Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How is everyone doing today? We are on day 6, no, 5. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, day 5 of our Follow-thon. Very excited. I'm gonna have a special guest today, someone I haven't been able to hang out with for a very long time. They will be joining us a little later. They had some errands to run, which is completely fine. We will welcome them in with open arms. As you know, we are currently on our follow-thon. We have unlocked our 50 followers incentive, which is the Hot Ones Wing and Mario Party Challenge. If you don't know, Hot Ones is a YouTube channel that does interviews while eating hot wings that get progressively hotter. And makes them more truthful and things like that. It's really funny to watch if you haven't watched it before. But I will be doing the same thing. I'm going to be buying the hot sauces and making the wings and eating them on stream while I'm playing a Mario Party challenge. And that challenge is going to be that I am going to set up myself against 3 other AI set to easy. And instead of trying to win Mario Party, I have to try to lose. So that'll be very, very fun. We're on our way of trying to unlock the 100 followers for Zombie Ate My Neighbors, a collector edition giveaway. We have only until Saturday, so if you want to try to get that giveaway unlocked, we've got to get those goals in. Right now, we have 66 followers, according to this, but when I checked on my things, it's 69. I don't know if this is not updating properly. Let me see if I can't refresh it. No, alright, weird. It says 66, but we're currently at 69, I believe. So yeah, we will be doing another art stream today with our lovely crown. And while we're waiting for them to arrive, I am going to play a fun little game with y'all. There is a card game that I have called Don't Drink and Draw. And what it is that it gives you a person, an action, and a location. And that's what you have to draw. I've wanted to do this for a while. I was going to do it for TikToks. But right now we'll just do it on stream. It's a good way for like creative warm-ups, improv, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start with today. Let me just clear off my screen. Goodbye, my face. Eventually I'm going to figure out, probably in the near future, how we can get y'all to watch both our streams at the same time when I'm drawing with someone else. I have no clue how to do that. Because if we're going to be playing games like this, I would rather y'all be able to see... I have an idea. I will wait for Crown to get back. Get on here. But I think would be kind of fun is, since there's only 2 of us, if we play this game on Gardic phone. The way y'all can see it. But I will run that idea when she's on here. I mean, he. Sorry. When he is on here. Crown goes by he, they pronouns. A reminder to myself and to let you all know. He, they are their pronouns. So yeah, let's go ahead and draw what we got. Let's see, we have Beyonce, the queen. Karate chopping at a dog park. So that's our first prompt. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up a reference of Beyonce. Hold on. Hell yeah. Beyonce has, like, aged like fine wine. I swear. She just... I mean, yeah, like, I get that, like, these photos are also photoshopped. But I'm sure, like, if you just saw Beyonce as Beyonce, she's still, like, gorgeous. A lot of celebrities are. A lot of people are. Like, there's very few people who actually age terribly. Um, like, they're just beautiful, no matter what. They just age wonderfully, both men and women. It's just really how you present yourself. Because there's just some really cute old people, like, who are super old, you know, where they have little walkers, but they're just adorable. Yeah. I'm one of the weird people that, I'm not afraid to age. I actually enjoy the process of aging. I get really excited to have a gray hair, which I've only had one so far, unfortunately. I thought I'd gray more by now, especially with, like, how stressed I always am. Let's see. Beyonce shopping at the dog park. How do I want this? She's got hourglass shape. She is the queen. I almost kind of want her doing like a SpongeBob pose. You know that pose that SpongeBob is? He's like this, and he's like crouched out. He's like crotch chopping things like that. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. The thing is, why is she crotch chopping at the dog park? I bet there was someone trying to take her dog. That's what happened. Someone tried to take her dog, and she's got to karate chop them and stop that, because dogs are children in their life. I think we'll actually have it at the top of the pose here. Let me just move this down. No. Like that. Yeah, so we have her at the top of the hit. We're just gonna have her getting in that known SpongeBob stance of just... Gotta give her those beautiful hips. I'm trying to think of this pose. Give her a fist here. This is the karate chop in hand. Have her looking down at her enemy. Looking beautiful. This is going to be the person kidnapping her dog. Give them an oval face. Have the fear in their eyes. So they're trying to run away with her adorable dog. This will be the dog. This is their hand. Their other hand. Just the tension in their shoulders, because they know they've done wrong. They've done Beyonce wrong by taking her dog. A little... Try to take it away for ransom, but, you know, they ain't stopping Beyonce. Just come at them. I'm more certain how this robber looks than I am how I'm gonna draw Beyonce. Give them a little fear. Little sweat marks. A concerned puppy. Mother. Mother, why is this human taking me? I do not wish to go with him, mother. So let's kind of draw them in. Give them a little floofy floof. Heck yeah. This evil man also needs a floofy floof. This individual who's taking away Beyonce's dog. Yeah, give him a nice little earring, little ears here. How dare you? How dare you take the dog? I would react like this if someone took my dogs. Like, those are my children. Let me just reshape her body. You know, it'd be kind of funny if Beyonce was flying karate chopping this person. So let's grab this. There we go. We'll just lean her back, putting her whole body into it. She's going to wreck this person for taking her dog. How dare they? Switching tools. Boop. Just gonna make her put all her body into it. She's flying through the air. She is going to knock this person out. This is like the scene in freaking White Girls. If y'all haven't seen that comedic movie, um, where he takes a robber takes the bag, and the disguised cop chases him down, and is like, "Dude, lady, all of that for a bag?" And he's like, "It's Prada. This is a Prada dog. It's a beautiful, expensive Prada dog that Beyonce cares about deeply, and no one's gonna take that dog away. That is her other child. She has a child, I think. I know she was pregnant at some point, so I imagine she has a child, but you never know. I don't know the full story. I hope you had a healthy child, Beyonce. I don't know anything about that. I don't keep up with celebrities too much. The only celebrities I keep up with are those online. Specifically my friends on streaming. So yeah, we're gonna chop off Beyonce's head. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm currently telling the story of how Beyonce is karate chopping a person who stole their dog. Because that was the prompt I got when I drew these.
That is so funny. I was like, okay, let me make sure that Tiny is on real quick. And I could hear you talking about Beyonce as I was setting up my sound. And I was like, what is happening over there?
Yeah, so the cards I drew was Beyonce karate chopping at a dog park. And I was like, why is she karate chopping at a dog park? Well, because someone took her dog. That's why.
That would be the only reason I would be karate chopping at a dog park, at least.
Yeah, like if someone is threatening the dogs at the dog park, I'd be karate chopping everywhere, especially if they took my dog. So
yeah, especially if they took my dog.
Do you have the reactive PNG?
Oh, I do. Let me see.
You don't have to get it. I can set it up. I have the thing already open, so I just gotta add the browser source.
Oh yeah, here.
Also, I was mentioning earlier, I think there is a way where we can both share our stuff, since I'm not a pro streamer, and I figured out that maybe what we could do is we can go on Gartic phone and have the prompt, and then we just draw that prompt.
Oh and yeah, that'd be fine with me.
Yeah, and then people can see that. Let me get this going.
Let me see. I use my reactive PNGs through I don't know if it matters. It's through like ViaTube Mini. I've never done VTube streaming that isn't just me, so you're gonna have to. We don't have to have a reacting tube. I think our voices are different enough that people might notice.
Okay, if you're okay, because it looks like the reactive that this is connected to through Discord is actually your profile pic.
Oh yeah, it's fine if it's my profile pic. Okay. I don't mind that.
Okay. I want people to see you and your handsome face.
Yeah, I am very sexy.
So. You are. They have to see you. All right, let me just set this up. Are you also streaming?
Oh no, I'm not streaming. I could stream though real quick.
Oh, you don't have to. It's just asking. I was gonna send people your way.
Oh no, I'm not streaming. I figured I was just guest starring on yours, so I was like, that's good enough for me.
Alright, just pick a little...
I should mention though that I am live. I know a couple people in my community would be pissed if they found out late.
Yeah, you're welcome to be sent my way, and then I'm gonna... I will actually shut out your Twitch, because I know you stream every now and again.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get back into it, but the schedule has not allowed me to, honestly.
Valid. It's one of those things where you just do it when you can.
Yeah, exactly. I try to do it as much as I can, and then whenever else, I just kind of let it thrive.
Exactly. Alright, so, I guess I'll set it up where we get to Gartic phone instead, so give me just a hot sec. I'm gonna move my mic a little out of the way here. Just a second, everyone, while I figure this out. Because right now it's on this monitor, and I actually want it on my tablet. So, what I'm going to do is reset where this thing is looking.
We love the technical difficulties
Right.
of streaming. That didn't sound conducive.
This baby. Amphibious Libin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Just a moment while we're kind of getting things set up. We're going to be playing a game, but we're going to use Gardic Phone as a way to screen share. So just a moment.
We're geniuses.
So smart, so professional. We adapt.
That's half of the battle. It's just adapting
No.
as an artist.
No kidding. Alright, let me get... copy. Wrong one.
I love the little boo transition you got going on, though.
Thank you. I got it from Etsy.
Ah, nice. We love that.
Support your creators.
I know, dude. The more and more I get in, like, do streaming, I've always been a person that's like, I could just do it myself. But now I'm like, I should just pay other people to do it. They have so many cool assets on, like, Etsy or, like, that other, like, VTubers advertise on Twitter. And I'm like, damn, I should just pay bitches to do it for me.
Yeah, honestly, it's the way to go, because, like, I don't have time to draw that much stuff.
Yeah. That's how I was like, I definitely had the time and I was making the time in like the beginning of my stream career, but as I got older, I'm like, never mind. I should just pay other people to do it. They do it so nice. And it's like what I actually want too. It's like, oh wow, they just like plopped it out of my head and then made it. I'll just pay them instead of making it myself.
Exactly, absolutely. Most of my assets here, except my little PNG tuber, are from whoops, I almost threw myself off screen. People I paid on Etsy. I saw their stuff and I was like, I'm buying this for my personal use.
I love that. I love that.
All right.
It's just so convenient.
It really is. It really is. Okay. So let me get you in. Damn you, 3 screens. Okay. Let's see.
There we
No,
go.
no advertisements on mine. Stop it. Gosh darn it. Everyone ignore that. No.
I like that they gave you an advertisement.
I don't even like baseball.
Even worse.
Can I skip it? Yes.
Finally.
Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite link.
There we go.
Discord. Whoop. 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 There we go.
Yes, I'm positive I want to go there.
Alright. Pigeon tits.
Yeah, it's my name for every silly little game from Jackbox to Gartic Phone. I just feel like it embodies me, you know?
Mine for Jackbox is just Daddy.
That used to be mine, and then everyone else started
Oh, I
taking
didn't know
dad
that.
variations, and I was like, never mind, I have to change it.
I did it just because of, like, the first time I did it was on that murder game. Not the quiz murder one, but the one where, like, you have a party and you're trying to murder each other. And I got the white clown portrait. And I was like, I know what I'm gonna name this. And it was like that ever since. Let's see.
That is literally the perfect combination, though. It's understandable. It matches.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's see. So what should we do to do this?
I have no idea. I haven't done Gartic Phone in literally ever.
I think
I'm sure they've added a bunch of new shit to it too.
Oh, they've added some new stuff. Like the fill tool actually works now.
Oh, Jesus, thank God.
Besides that, I mean, I know on the animation one they actually did onion skins. So
whoa, that's fucking actual cool shit.
Yeah, so it's like it could be a very smooth like what's his name? Shoot. What's his name? Rubber Ross.
Oh shit, yeah.
They do a lot of animation stuff like that. And he was the one who suggested it, and Gartic Phone was like, that's genius, let's do it.
I love that because the only like, oh my God, Rubber Ross, that brings me so fucking back. But like the last time I had seen him too was that video where him and a bunch of animators were in Gartic Phone trying to like make an animation or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so ingenious. Like good, like hats off to you. I'm not that smart at all to even think of a concept like that. So that is so fucking cool.
I would love to do something like that because I do like to animate. I do some very simple animation, so I would love to have people with me where we try to animate something cohesive. That'd be a lot of fun.
Super fucking cool. I would love to watch you try to fucking go through that. I'm not whatsoever, but I would love to watch you try.
I'd like to see you do it. That'd be cool. All right. So I think that we just do the normal Gartic Phone because then we can type in the prompt, and then we'll both know what it is. And
then we'll struggle together.
Yeah, I put it under host decision so that the clock won't finish until like. If you're yes, I only want 2. All right, let's see what we got. We got Peter Pan making love to a frog in a movie theater.
Okay,
I'm gonna type that out.
Write that one down first. Peter Pan. What was it?
Peter Pan. Making love to a frog.
In a movie theater?
In a movie theater.
Oh my God, okay. Do we both write it and then send it?
That's probably the easiest to do.
Okay. Perfect.
Alright, so let's start.
Oh my God. How do you even start this? Okay.
I mean, how else not? It's pretty straightforward. Peter Pan making love to a frog in a movie theater. Let's see. So I guess you should start with the screen. Actually, I want a smaller brush than that. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh my God.
That's the theater. What a wonderful prompt, says Amphibious Lemon. Yes.
Oh yes, that's my sister. Hello,
Oh, hi.
hello.
Hi. Long time no talk.
You know, Al is we were out all day, and so I was like, I need a nap, and so I was like, but I'll lurk for a bit before I eventually succumb to my sleep, and I was like, yeah, definitely.
Oh, look, I won't lie. I slept into the last possible second today. I was so tired. I didn't do anything.
I love that.
I didn't do anything. I did a little bit of cleaning. Got out and got some Panda Express, and afterwards I was like, I am tuckered out.
Time to take a nap.
Yeah. Alright, so there's the theater. What movie are they watching? They're watching the SpongeBob movie.
Art.
That
Art.
that's a movie of true love and romance right there.
I hear that the whatchamacallit, the SpongeBob musical is actually like really good.
It is? So they played it, they had it on YouTube, like the full show for a little bit promoting it. And
wow, really?
Yeah, and I watched it and it's really good. It's actually very, very good.
Wow. I'm glad, honestly, because I love subversive isn't the word I'm looking for, but I love, like, you wouldn't really suspect to have SpongeBob in like a musical Broadway kind of setting, but I think it's so fascinating. And I've heard the guy who is supposed to be like the actor for SpongeBob, and he sounds so good, and I really like him. And I'm like, wow, it actually looks like a fun musical to watch.
Yeah, it really was very good. I thought it would be more kid-like. I mean, it's still very like kid-like, but it's still entertaining enough for adults. Like, it's a really good, it's really well written, it's really well done.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like it. And that's enough reason for a nap, right? Yeah, just doing a couple things and eating Chinese food and calling it a day. Yeah, I gotcha.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, I think it's just like because I'm having the Follow-thon right now, I've been streaming every day. And I think it's just kind of taking it out of me.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sure, because that sounds exhausting. Already streaming, even like on my schedule, when I had it only like 3 days, that was exhausting. So I couldn't imagine streaming every day.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun. Well, I mean, it's still going on, but but I've been really enjoying it. I mean, and it's kind of forced me to do art streams because I haven't done those yet because I've been too lazy to set up my tablet.
Yeah, I can understand that. Me too.
So, it forced me to do it. Drawing Patrick now. I've concentrated less on the other two parts of my prompt and more of in a movie theater right now.
Yeah, I just finished my movie theater setting, and now I'm currently drawing them doing the do.
Remember, keep it TOS safe. Which is hard with this prompt. Such a hot and steamy prompt.
Now I'm gonna, it's going to leave up to interpretation. I'm not drawing any of the bits, but it could look like if you just saw it, if you were just a child looking, maybe it would look a little conspicuous, but like, you know.
You know what?
It's like those Disney movies when like they make a sex joke in a Disney movie and your kid is just like, ah, that's funny, but you know the deeper meaning.
Right? We know. We know Disney. Especially now that we grown up.
Disney.
I see you. Oh, did you hear that Cartoon Network got bought out by Warner Brothers?
Oh, and then the corporate monopoly grows. Dude, I literally, I hate that. I think it's so awful that, like, things continue to be bought out by, like, the big brothers of the media company.
But you know what, to be fair, I'm glad it was Warner Brothers and not Disney.
Same. I agree with you completely there.
Because
if it was Disney, I would have thrown down my hat.
Yeah, because, Warner Brothers is more of a household name at this point for animation, which is probably one of the reasons why it's kind of stayed strong. Disney has just become like this really dumb juggernaut of all media.
It really has. Like, they even fucking have Everyone shout out to Bleach. If you haven't watched Thousand Year Blood War, fucking go watch it. The best thing that's ever happened to anime in the last 10 years. Chainsaw Man who? And I can say that because I also love Chainsaw Man, so no one come at me. But I agree with you completely because I thought it was so weird when the announcement for Bleach, an anime, came out and they were like, hey, you know what we're going to do? Since we have it on Hulu in America, we're going to release it on Disney Plus everywhere else. And I was like, what? Why is Disney going to own the rights to Bleach? I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I'm really tired of what Disney's doing. I'm sorry, Disney. You need to have better business practices.
Yeah.
I get it. You're a business, but you've really got to step back. There's no reason why you should have Marvel and Star Wars. I'm sorry.
I especially like with them being like, because I believe they would still be the two biggest. I love how you're drawing Link on that on your little thing. That's so fucking cute. Even though I know what he's doing, or not Link, Peter Pan. I just think of Link. Anyone with a green hat is Link to me.
There we go. Let me give him the little feather. Because he has that dumb little. That way you know. This is not Cher. This is not your son.
Oh no! I forgot about Cher. Oh my god.
I still have that drawing. Mother,
No
why did you name
way.
me Cher? For it is what the community deemed, and we do as the community says.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to repost that in the Discord. I need to make sure I save that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I think it's so. I think like honestly, like Star Wars and Marvel would have been just as big if Disney didn't own them still. And so I think it's so stupid that they own them because they also, at least at Marvel, they're literally doing the worst job with them. Like Marvel movies, I feel like every year are becoming more and more shit because they're underpaying their VFX artists, and those VFX artists are like fucking not able to do an actual good job with the content that they're making. So all of their movies look like hot garbage. And they're coming out with so many so fast, not only for movies, but also now shows, that I'm like, are you guys even making quality content back there? Or are you guys actually just like throwing shit out?
Yeah, and that's gonna be their downfall because like, and I think that's probably what they're struggling with too, is like, well, we have to make money as quickly as possible. Especially since they recently lost a lot of investors due to their bigger support of being more actively in support of LGBTQ. And
which is so funny because of their fucking original stance with what they did with their money. So
exactly. So it's just been they're making poor business decisions and they're just afraid to lose any kind of money, in my opinion. But I mean, what do I know? I'm barely affiliate on Twitch, drawing Peter Pan.
Professional art. Who knows?
Peter Pan making out with, right now, Kermit the Frog, because that's what I'm going with.
That is so good. I love that. Look at that. They're truly in love.
They are truly. This is true love. Patrick's staring them down. Just like, what's happening? Thanks, Patrick.
Patrick can see through the movie screen. He knows.
He's breaking the fourth wall in all the good ways. Third wall. Fourth wall? Fourth wall.
Yeah, the fourth wall.
Fourth wall, yeah.
One of those walls.
It's a wall, and he's looking through it, and what he's seeing is he's not sure if he approves. See, what is a SpongeBob-like background? It just kind of... they got, like, flowers in the sky or whatever. Oh, that looks like another Patrick forming in the sky.
Yeah, that's right.
See, it's just...
Is this gonna send my vision to the edge? Or is this gonna look ugly?
Oops.
Oh, okay, this is good.
Just add some markings in here. What the fuck? Where is the... Is it reading that as not a line? Hold on. There we go. No? Come on. Work with me, baby. Work with me. There we go. That should do it, maybe. Hopefully. No, I have a mysterious open pixel somewhere and I don't know. Do you know what? That's how it's staying.
That's how it dies.
This is the vision, and that's how it goes. Alright, I think it's brown. There's a little pantalones. And let's do... Patrick has green shorts. Whatever, this is knockoff SpongeBob, I don't care.
This fucking plagiarized SpongeBob, how dare you?
Let's see. Amphibious Love says, haha, this is fantastic. Yes. There's no better of a lover of a frog than Kermit the Frog. I can understand why Peter Pan loves that.
Honestly, yeah.
Right.
Kermit what is the OG good frog, the good Mimi frog, so
yes.
I bet he's a great lover.
I'm sure Miss Piggy would tell tales.
Yeah, if she wasn't stuck to her PG rating, I bet she would tell us tales.
But apparently, like, so when they brought out, no, Peter Pan's a redhead, isn't he?
Yes.
That's how we can tell the difference between him and Link. So apparently in the reboot of, oh god, of, whatchamacallit, the Muppet Show, Miss Piggy and Kermit break up, and then he goes after another pig. But she's a brunette. I don't know, it was a weird concept.
Well, at least he has a type.
Yeah. He only likes pigs and nothing else. Let's get some.
That's right. It sounds like my strange fucking father. He only likes Filipino women. And so that's where we're at. Except I think right now he's married to a white woman. But that's all right. At least he's changing up his style.
That's a shape tool. I don't need that. I kind of want to shade this, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, good luck figuring out how to shade that masterpiece.
You know what? We're just gonna... We're just gonna fake shade here. Let's...
Okay, just pretend.
Let's see, we'll do... Layers. Layers would be a wonderful addition to Gartic Phone, but I can see why they have it all in one layer.
Yeah, I too am, I'm too am that, fucking classy bitch, just like, what if there were layers?
Could you imagine what I could do if there were layers and opacities?
Oh my, there is opacity at the bottom.
Oh god, really?
Yeah, not the ones that are the bigger circles and the smaller circles, but that bar that you can like move across. If you move it all the way to the right, it's solid, but if you move it all the way to the left, it like is transparent.
Y'all, this changes everything. Hi Hicks, welcome in.
I really thought it was to change the size of the pen, so I've been messing with it. I'm like, why is my pen the same size though? And I realized it was changing the opacity.
Oh,
I was like,
hell
shit,
yeah.
okay, well that's good.
Hell yeah, this is changing everything. So we are doing Gartic Phone, but we have little card props, which I dropped 2 of them. Hold on. Oh no, my sword friend! Grab this. If you're just tuning in, I have a game. This game is called Don't Drink and Draw, and it gives you a prompt. And that prompt is a person, an action, and a location. The first one that we drew was Peter Pan making love to a frog in a movie theater. That's our prompt. And we're using Gartic Phone as a way to, that way you both can see what we draw. Because I don't know how to screen share Crown's area, and I want y'all to see what we both come up with on these prompts. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and this is the first thing that popped up. So enjoy.
Truly art, though. We're gonna make masterpieces.
Absolutely. Oh.
It kind of looks like mine is like it looks like The frog is a child brought to the movie theater, honestly.
Oh
It was
no.
like, oh, this movie's too scary for me.
It's just different form of love.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
That's what we're going with.
Where's my...
There you
oh,
go.
there we go.
Kind of build up some shading on here. There we go. Shade his nose. Let me shade Kermit, damn it.
He needs to be beautiful.
He's already beautiful. He just needs to be in depth. Oh, no, I don't like that. Maybe black, but less opaque? Yeah, there we go. Black, but less opaque. Anyway, computer is packed. Aww. But it'll be unpacked soon when you're here. I'm really excited that you're coming.
I'm not excited to pack my computer.
Yeah, you're gonna be moving down here too, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Your partner was asking when that was gonna happen, because we were talking about that the other day. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm moving down officially. I think like depending on how like we get everything done around like the 30th, 31st. So like during Halloween I will be moving.
Aww.
But I think we're going to be getting there either the 1st or the 2nd of November depending on like how long it takes us to drive. But I'm very excited to get out of California.
I'm sure. At least here it's less expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, and luckily I will be thankfully living rent free because I'll be like living with my mom. So, and she's very considerate about that, about like the fact that we're moving down there to save money. So I'm like, thank you. I would hate to be paying for rent.
Yeah. I totally understand that. We got really lucky with the mouth should be dark red. It is dark red. What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Also remember, I'm limited on colors. Like I don't have a color wheel. I have Gardex. Oh, sorry, phone screen. Okay. I was like,
that looks as dark red as you can get on here.
Without it making like black. But thank you for the art suggestion. Oh, this opacity changes everything.
I know, it really elevates the art, man.
It really does. I want a bigger brush. They're gonna be the center. Their love's the centerpiece of this entire picture that must be shown. So we're gonna shade some of this out. Actually, the way the light should be coming off like this. Can't see super detailed. It's okay.
I'm glad Control Z still works on Gartic phone though, because if it didn't, I'd be so pissed.
Yeah, same. Just get that nice curtain image there. There we go. I don't know what I could possibly do to make this any better. I think I got the prompt across pretty good.
Yeah, I think once I'm done shading in these chairs, I think I'm good.
Oh, you have chairs?
Yeah, when you see my picture, you'll understand what I was going for.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm just gonna shuffle these babies back in.
Oh yeah, this sells it. This is it.
I'm actually gonna change my thing here.
You know what I wish they did have? Like a fuzzy brush. Or like
Yeah.
a blending tool. That might be asking too much, Gartic, but I want it.
To my third screen here. Also, I'm like super hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet.
You didn't eat dinner yet.
No. Like I said, I slept into the last possible minute, which is at 6:30. And I was like, oh, I'm really hungry, but I need to start the stream. And I have no dinner plans.
Okay, but that's literally how I used to be all the time. I would get off of work, I'm like, I have to start the stream, and I'm like, damn it, you dumb bitch, you didn't even eat dinner yet, though. Why are you doing this to yourself?
No, I'm super hungry on stream, and you'll have to suffer for it.
I know, dude. I literally, because we were out getting my sister's like car fixed, so we were just like literally loitering at a mall, waiting for them to get it fixed because they said they would get it done earlier, but they didn't. And so the only thing I have in my body is some what is it, Auntie Anne's pretzels, and I was like, this is bomb. I love Auntie Anne's pretzels, but I can't sustain my life off of this.
I cannot live with only pretzels.
I wish I could. I would be a superior human being, but sadly I can't.
We need more carb. I guess I should figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. I need to figure out.
Yeah, you should. Hold on. I finished my drawing, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me something to drink.
Okay. Just sit here and stare at this lovely image a little bit longer while we're waiting for Crown to get back for the final reveal. I hope all of you are ready for super uncomfortable drawings like this, because I have no idea what's in these cards. This is the first time I've opened this pack up at all. And before this, because Crown needed some time, the prompt I got that I was drawing while waiting for him to show was Beyonce karate chopping at a dog park. So that's the content y'all are getting tonight.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh my gosh, she has such a OMG, did you hear about X-Girl voice? Are you talking about Crown? Crown's a he.
I have that Valley Girl voice. I do sound like oh my god, no way. Did you totally hear that? That's crazy. Everyone literally that I talked to that like didn't know where I lived for the first time was always like, oh my god, you probably came from the city. Oh my god, you're probably from California. I'm like, no bitch, I'm from a bum town in Washington. I've never been to California in my life.
It's rubbed off on you for some reason. It's like you've always known.
Yeah, I've always known I was supposed to be here in Cali.
Alright, so you ready to reveal?
Yes, I'm ready to reveal.
Alright. Oh my god!
Ah, yes, my art.
Proud! I love it.
block it. They need to be there to block it.
Oh,
I
that's
love yours
fun.
though. I love that they're just peeking up from the bottom, making out aggressively.
I'm gonna download these.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Oh no!
My favorite part is the fact that Patrick can definitely see them through the movie screen and is definitely judging them.
Absolutely. California, Washington, tomato, shithole states of their own making on the West Coast also. I don't know. I've never been on that side of the country. So I really don't have an opinion.
California definitely. I think they both are. They have their own qualities that make them both shitty. It just depends on what you consider more shitty.
I mean, honestly, every state is shitty. Like, I don't think there is no state that doesn't have something super wrong with it. Because honestly, just America in general, you know? We have
honestly, can't wait to move to Amsterdam.
we have struggles. All right, so let's draw another prompt.
Okay.
That being said, I do want to go to California for Fright Nights.
You should. I went to my first Universal Fright Night last month, and it was so much fucking fun, dude. I had an absolute blast. I went with another streamer, Julian Does Things, actually, and she had invited me to go with her and like a bunch of other friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so much fun. We got to see the weekend. The weekend happened to be having his exhibit or his haunted house there at the same. I was so surprised. I didn't know The Weeknd would be there, but The Weeknd is one of my favorite musical artists, and his exhibit or his haunted house was the most fun out of all of them. But my favorite thing was definitely the tram ride, because it's not actually a tram ride. You get on the tram, they drop you off, and then you have to walk through the actual. They revamp the sets that are there at the Universal Studios as haunted exhibits or whatever, and it's so fun because you actually get to walk through them and get scared, and loved it. Absolutely loved it.
That's really, really awesome. I've always wanted to do that, and I've always wanted to do the Disney Halloween stuff.
Yeah, every time I've been to the Disney for in time for Halloween, it's either as they're setting it up or after everything, all the exciting stuff is done, but they still have the decorations up. So I've never got to do an actual Halloween nights there yet.
Honestly, just deep down, I really want to go to Disney in general. So after I moved out, I was the last one to move out of the children of my family because I'm the youngest. Literally 2 years later, my parents went to Disney World.
What? They were waiting for all the Rugrats to leave?
Yeah, they didn't even tell me nothing. I just went to visit one day. I was like, oh yeah, we went to Disney World. I'm like, what? Excuse me? All we really wanted to do was go camping. We went camping once during my childhood, and we loved it. Freaking loved going camping. And we asked every year since then, can we go camping? Not even Disney World. Can we go camping? And then they go to Disney World. How dare they?
Wow, they're we're gonna not only hop, skip, and jump the fence, we're just going straight to Disney. Right from camping, which is a fun, low-cost little adventure, to Disney, one of the most expensive adventures you can have in the United States.
Yeah, pretty much. Hicks says Disney ain't worth it. It would be to me.
Yeah, it is to me.
I would love to go to Disney, especially around the Halloween time. Because that's when the Haunted Mansion turns into the Night Before Christmas Mansion, and I would love to see that. So for me and my inner child, it's worth it. But it is expensive. It's campy, I know, but I want that experience.
I always wanted to go and see it when they did the Nightmare Before Christmas, and once when I was there, it was after, I think it was the day after they must have stopped, but the decorations were still up, and I was like, oh my god, no way, we made it just in time. But you go in and it's the exact same Haunted Mansion because they took out all the stuff inside.
No.
And I was like, you motherfuckers,
the
why
tease.
is he still up there outside?
The tease, how dare you.
Yeah, I was so pissed. I was like, no!
So our next prompt is going to be Vladimir Putin riding a
Oh, no.
unicorn on a cruise ship.
Okay, magnificent, honestly.
All right. Yes. So I'm just going to write that up.
Vladimir Putin riding a unicorn on a cruise ship.
Now the question is, do I want to do this from memory or do I want to pull up a reference of Vladimir Putin?
Yeah, right? Like, what? I don't even, like, do I even know how he looks? I don't know.
There's probably a Photoshop of that. Yeah, there is. Oh, definitely Vladimir Putin on a unicorn. I feel like I've seen that.
Watch me just copy and paste it onto Gardic phone some way, somehow.
Right? Like, let me see. I'm gonna look up a reference. I don't remember how this guy looks like at all. I had to pull up
He
a
has such
reference.
a droopy face.
Yeah, and I had to pull up a reference for Beyonce if that doesn't show like how I don't keep up with celebrities.
No, honestly, same. I'll, like, me recognizing faces is already a bad idea. So me having to recognize, like, even, like famous people faces is near impossible.
Yeah. That works for me. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure there is a reference to Vladimir Putin on a unicorn. Like if I probably typed in Vladimir Putin on a unicorn, I could probably pop it up, but I want my own unicorn. I don't want to be influenced by the internet's unicorns. So
yeah, my unicorn design is gonna be unique.
yeah.
Okay? This opacity thing changes everything, though. I feel like I can actually make a sketch under this silly little drawing, and it actually look good.
I'm just going balls to the wall in.
I know, you're so good at just being able to just, like, sketch something out. I was watching you do the Peter Pan thing, the Peter Pan and Kermit. I was like, damn, look at that skill.
No, I usually do sketch. Like if you were watching my stream yesterday, it took me forever. It took me an hour just to get past the body. Like, the under sketch of the body. But when I'm doing silly shit like this, I'm just like, fuck it.
That's how you have to, yeah, it's just like you lose, not inhibition, but you just lose the care to make it perfect. So it's like, it can look whatever it wants to look like, you know?
Yeah, this isn't, no one's paying me for this. This is my bullshittery.
Yeah, exactly.
Hick says, so comrade, you wish to create a unicorn that would bring shame to the motherland. Hell yeah, I do. Alright, so obviously this unicorn... How does one draw a horse?
You know, I should have looked up a ref for a horse.
Yeah!
I was gonna say, I should have looked up a reference for the horse. Fuck Vladimir Putin. Oh my god. Horse.
Oh god. Nope.
Oh, that's definitely not a horse. Oh my god, what am I drawing? Oh no! Oh, yikes.
Alright, let's see. That's the haunch. That's the back. That's the shoulder. That's the neck. And this would be the front hoof. Nope. Did you give that horse a footy? I guess so. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. One of the people I like watching is, Drawfee. And Jacob hates drawing horses, and it's something that, like, he doesn't want to learn how to draw. So he has a very specific design every time he has to draw a horse. And it's the most derpy.
Like copies.
It's like this. Like, that's his horse. Like, no matter what. Yeah. Because he doesn't want to learn how to draw a horse. It's like, his is a horse. Karina's is trains. Like, she hates drawing trains. And then Julia's is bikes. She hates drawing bikes.
I can't draw a bike to save my life, dude. Oh my god. I know, the only reason I kind of know how horses is because I had to draw I had to draw so many horses for my stupid little Red Dead fucking comic, and I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to learn how to get good at drawing horses, aren't I?
Yep. It's all about them
It's
horses.
still bad. It's still a bad time, but it's at least they look like horses at least.
You know what? I'm not gonna look up a horse reference. This is horse. This is unicorn. This is power. And
Yeah, who says unicorns look like horses? You know, like, have we really seen that? Has there been evidence to that?
Well, mythology says, but can we truly trust mythology?
Exactly. Who wrote mythology but man?
Alright, so we're drawing Vladimir Putin sitting on this horse. Now, for all we know, unicorns are aquatic, right? Unicorns are just secretly also mermaids.
That'd be so fucking funny if that was true.
I feel I wouldn't be doing the country of Russia justice if I did not make Vladimir Putin super buff.
Ah, you're right. I'm completely doing a disservice to the country. Hold on, let me draw some fucking muscles in there real quick. Those don't look like muscles, but that's alright, I'm not changing it.
This is for you, Russia. You deserve a muscular leader.
Yeah, I'm still drawing him balding though, so joke's on you guys.
Hick says, not for all we know, unicorns are aquatic. They like to swim through the ocean, cause commotion because they are so awesome. In reference to the Narwhal song. How dare you? Look, Russia, I don't like what you're doing to the Ukraine. I'm just gonna say that right now. But I know you're stronger than this, and someday you will re-earn your muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna give him some beautiful eyelashes. Need to give him some... This does not look like Vladimir Putin. Hold on, I need to reduce face. Got the ear going on here. Got his head. Got his head shape.
Yeah, perspective is definitely not a thing that exists in Gartic foam, but that's alright. We'll pretend.
Use your imagination.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly.
He's got them droopy
Everyone,
eyes.
when you look at my drawing, close one eye and then tilt your head, and then that looks like perspective.
Exactly. He's got like a nose. He's got really thin eyebrows.
Yeah, I almost didn't draw. I mean, I didn't draw them. Because they're so thin.
I think Putin needs a cape. There you go, hell yeah. And then I need to draw his...
Also, they know that he's a dignified leader if he doesn't have a cape.
Exactly, I draw his hair in. Alright, that's looking a little too much like Hitler. We need to change that hair color.
Oh, yikes.
We're just gonna go straight in with a... He's kind of blondish brown, so we're just gonna add that in. There we go. Poon is bald. No, he is balding.
Yeah, he's balding.
Yeah, he has the balding line. Popping in real quick to remind Zelda that you're all amazing people, adorable beings, and a bunch of cuties. Thank you, Zelda! It's always so good to see you. Hixer said he only has side hair. No, he has a little on the top too. Like he has very much a receding hairline.
Brush it over.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Trump's comb over, but it's there. I'm literally looking at the reference.
Comb over secrets. I know they do.
Totally. There, I think that's probably better. This does not look like Vladimir Putin, but I'm not changing it. Alright, let's start making the background. Just that?
Way too fucking dark.
Oh, opacity works with the fill tool as well. That changes everything.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Oh my god. Wow, Gardic phone. You are actually more superior than I thought you were.
Alright. Is your reference the one of him riding a bear? No, I'm looking at press release photos. So maybe not the most flattering Putin ones, but at least they're the truest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to make him look flattering. I want the raw Putin on my...
I want him in his natural beauty. I don't need that Photoshop shit.
Yes.
Alright.
There we... Oh, that is not his hair color. Yikes. Abort mission, abort. Okay, there we go. This is better.
Got some... look good. Trying to color in ways. You know, I still haven't figured out my food situation.
Oh yeah, that would be important to figure out.
Figure that out
I
in
mean,
a
this one's obviously
second.
gonna be pink.
Hell yeah. There's that. Let me just use some white. Boom, 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 boom. Get some waves in here. What kind of sky do I want? That works. Yeah. There we go. Give him a beautiful red cape. Nope, that's pink. That's coral. There we go. He wears black pants. There we go. Now the unicorn. Natural beauty. Oh, okay, so you're using him riding a bear. No. No, just press release photos. I want him unphotoshopped.
Yeah, we don't want his interpretation of himself. We want to see him in his natural beauty.
Mm-hmm. Putting some Roy G. Biv on this unicorn. I'm trying to earn my free cookie from Putin. I'm sure Putin...
Is it working?
Has Russia called you yet? There we go. Yellow horn. Give it some sparkles. There we go. Beautiful. See, if Putin was on the Titanic would have been saved. Just saying. That's my story with this.
Oh, I agree.
That is my story with this.
It's your lore.
Yeah, this is my Putin headcanon.
He would have been the naked girl in the picture that Jack would have had to paint.
I hope we get that prompt. If ever Putin being painted as one of his red girls. I love that. Just kind of give this a highlight, I guess. There you go. A really rough highlight. You've only gotten your cookie from the Nigerian princes. Hi, Fee. Welcome in.
Hey, at least they gave you the cookie.
Yeah, I guess they weren't lying about that free $1 million. It's just it was 1 billion cookies.
That would be awful. They really do need layers.
Yeah.
I just fucking was a dingus and didn't think to paint my background before I started working on my marvelous unicorn and Putin picture.
There we go. That makes it perfectly beautiful. I keep dropping these stupid cards. But Zach!
Oh yeah, this definitely looks like something I did on MS Paint.
Oh, same. It's alright. It's alright. It's still beautiful.
Yeah, the last one I definitely felt was like, oh, this could be art. And then this one I'm definitely like, there's no way this is art.
Instead of evolving, we're devolving.
Yeah, honestly, truly.
Because I feel the same way.
Yeah, Putin went through a little bit of a blender, but it's okay.
Alright, so looks like we're getting Taco Bell for dinner.
Oh, sweetness.
The nacho fries are back!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm getting.
I love those fucking nacho fries, dude.
Me too. Give this a try. Nacho seed. What is truff sauce?
Like truffles?
I don't know. It's like it was like, what kind of dip do you want? And I was like, well, the nacho cheese dip, and then it's like truff sauce. I'm like, what the hell is truff sauce dip?
Even if it was truffle sauce, I don't think truffles would taste that good with the
No, not at all.
with nacho fries. But yeah, just give me the cheese dip, bitch.
I don't like their sour cream, so remember the sour cream. What the hell is truff sauce? It's pushing this truff sauce to me.
You can't push it on me. I don't even know what it is.
I know. No sour cream. Yeah, the nacho cheese Dorito one. Fuck the rest of it. Alright. I'm gonna look up what the fuck truff sauce is. It's evolving just backwards. When the hell are you drawing? So we're playing a game. Not only with Gardic Phone, but I have these cards called Don't Drink and Draw. And they give you a person, an action, or a location. So this is our second prompt, and this is Vladimir Putin riding a unicorn on a cruise ship. That's what I drew. That is what we're working with. Alright, let me see here. I also want a bean burrito. Anyway, what is truff sauce?
Okay, I think mine.
Okay, I gotta look this up. The site is not telling me. It's just like, this is truff sauce, and I'm like...
They're like, you don't need to know what the ingredients are. We promise.
It's a type of hot sauce, but it isn't telling me what's in it.
They're literally like, if you have an allergic reaction, that's not our problem.
Right? Is it a brand? Like, what is this? It's a collaboration, so it is a brand. What the fuck is truff sauce?
It just sounds like it might be a bad time. Now I'm gonna look it up. What is
Right,
truff sauce?
what is truff sauce? It is it really truffle? Oh, it is truffle hot sauce. Truff is the black truffles and chili pepper according to Google. I'm always down for truffles, but not on nacho fries.
Yeah, that sounds a little too much.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Like, that's not gonna be... I can't think of... Maybe the bean burritos. I'll try it on a bean burrito.
There you go. That could lead somewhere good.
Yeah.
And we had this we had here for a bit at the Shake Shack. I don't know if it was every Shake Shack location, but here in California at least, they had like this like truffle oil burger and these like truffle fries, and it was so fucking good, dude. So good. But I don't know if I trust truffle stuff coming out of Taco Bell.
Yeah, I never tried truffle sauce, because like, the thing with truffles is you can easily overwhelm any dish, because they're very strong.
Yeah.
Alright, are you done with your drawing?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Let's reveal. Alright. Oh, gorgeous. He's so yellow.
Yeah. He is! I was like, ooh, yikes, this is more yellow. He looks like a Simpsons, but I was like, it fits. He kind of looks yellow in the pictures I saw him.
His tan's fading a little bit. Alright.
Just a little.
Then mine.
Oh, that is Vladimir Putin if I've ever seen him. That totally looks like him.
I love it.
I love that so much.
Alright, so allergic to truff sauce, then perish, right? So, okay, funny fact about mushrooms. They're closer genetically to humans than they are to anything else. And some are so genetically close that when we eat them, we get an allergic reaction.
That is so fascinating.
Right?
I knew that they were closely genetic to humans, but I didn't realize that eating them could cause you an allergic reaction.
Yeah, it was just because the one thing I do on my stream is every stream I post up a new mushroom fact. And
I love that.
yeah, so that was one of the things that popped up. I was like, oh, really? Fascinating. So in a way, we're slightly cannibalistic every time we eat mushrooms. And I'm very cannibalistic then because I fucking love mushrooms.
Yeah, damn, man. I fucking now that I know that, I'm never gonna look at mushrooms the same, but I'm gonna have even more joy eating them.
Right, right. This is as close to cannibalism I can get mushrooms, so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but let me have this.
You're right. What do you want from Taco Bell? Okay. Alright, so next prompt is Goldilocks playing volleyball in a toilet bowl.
Okay, interesting. I thought we were gonna have like a semi-normal one, and then the toilet bowl thing came out, and I was like, "There's no way this is normal."
It's never normal. Fee says aggressively noms all the shrooms, proceeds to trip balls.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting too. What about the mushrooms that get us high? That's insane. I would love to be closely related to one of those bitches.
They sound like they have fun.
Yeah, please. I would love to be related. A cousin, a sister, something, please.
Just be my mother.
Mushroom mom, please.
Please.
Okay. In a toilet toilet bowl.
And a toilet bowl.
And it's volleyball, right?
Oh yeah, playing volleyball.
Okay, perfect.
All right. I guess the most important thing to do is draw a giant toilet bowl.
Right, it has to be big enough to fit at least one person.
So would it be like water volleyball? Like, is the toilet bowl a pool?
Right, like water polo?
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Then we're gonna do the perspective into the toilet bowl. Like so. Hicks says, if he says, hear me out, toilet bowl cosplay. Hicks Rabbit, the oldest known multicellular that we have a fossil of is a mushroom from 1.6 billion years ago. It was found in a lava rock in Brazil. Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
Mushrooms are just fucking awesome. Like, one of my favorite posts I constantly see every now and again on Facebook is people who are studying bioengineering. And they ask this one professor about mushrooms, and they say that every time that he's asked that question, he either looks really solemn or really excited and says, I cannot teach you about the mushroom. The mushroom is an unknown. Because there's so much you can do with it.
Yeah, I know. I love, there's this one post that, I don't even know, like, what it was saying specifically on it, but it was, like, basically explaining that we don't know enough about mushrooms at all. Like even what we do know about mushrooms is still not enough to know about mushrooms because they are just there's so much and there's so many different types and there's so much you could do with them. And I'm like, damn, who knew mushrooms were like so like complex in that regard?
And they're intelligent. Like, that's the scary thing about mushrooms is they're actually intelligent because one of the largest organisms is not a whale. It's actually a colony of mushrooms that have self-replicated.
Really?
Yeah, and those mushrooms, because of their network, have allowed the trees that they're connected to communicate with one another. Like, it's a giant neural network of a living organism.
Wow, that is fascinating. I love that they have even like connected to the living organisms around them so these trees can even like talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. Hicks Rabbit says, for reference, everything life exists for mushrooms. They're the reason that planes exist to us because the reason that planes exist is because the entire sublayer of topsoil exists because of mushrooms. Yeah, I mean, mushrooms literally make the world go round. Like, they eat and decay things. They're really good fertilizer. They're really good food. They're also really good poisons. Like,
they do everything.
They do everything. Mushrooms are the OG.
You thought you were talented? Mushrooms are way more talented.
Oh, absolutely. And
mushrooms can get your bitch.
Oh yeah, and like mushrooms are extremely good medicinally, especially like lion's mane. It's really good for focus. Like, when I take my vitamins regularly, I do have a mushroom complex in there. And my language brain broke for a moment there. No worries. Maybe you should take some mushrooms. So, reishi mushrooms and lion's mane mushrooms have been known to help with focus. And when I do take those vitamins, I do see a difference in my focus. And I was like, hell yeah, drink mushrooms forever. And there's actually also mushroom coffee. That it's coffee mixed with like a reishi or lion's mane. And I really want to try it, but it's expensive. It's like $15 for the K-cups.
Yeah. I wanted to try it where I worked or used to work. Right across the street from me was like a coffee shop, but they sold mushroom-based coffee.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, I want to try it, but it was so expensive, like per cup. And I was like, never mind. I'll just go like down the street and buy a Starbucks cup of coffee because it's way cheaper than fucking trying to buy like a $15 cup of your mushroom coffee. It sounds great. It sounds amazing, but I don't have that fucking free cash.
Right. I also want to try it. I'm thinking about just getting like a mushroom powder and just mixing it to coffee and see if that doesn't...
That would probably be the smarter and cheaper way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Make your own kind of?
Yeah. Hicks Rabbit, are you just throwing me mushroom facts because I love it? Hicks says multicellular life broke off for mushrooms about 6 million years ago. Yep.
That's so crazy. Mushrooms are fucking so
They
fascinating.
are so awesome.
And they're delicious.
Oh my god, yeah. So I made this really awesome Hungarian mushroom stew. And I was in 600 not 6. Oh, sorry. I was in
Even crazier.
I was in another town where they had a co-op grocery store. And they had a mix of mushrooms that were wildly foraged. And it had lion's mane, shiitake, cremini. It had oyster mushroom. And a bunch of them. I bought 2 packs of that, and I used that to make my stew. And it came out so fucking good that I crave it to this day. But I live nowhere near that store.
Oh god, that sounds like an amazing mushroom stew. But I understand that struggle so badly of like getting ingredients somewhere, or even just like having food from like a restaurant somewhere and then never being able to eat there again.
Yeah, like this is the only experience I'm going to have of this, and I'm sad about it. Oh, it's Wheatsville Co-op. If he was asking what store. Okay, so Goldilocks is playing volleyball. We're getting her some beautiful eyelashes because it doesn't matter if you're in more sports. We have waterproof liner now.
Yeah.
Give her a beautiful bikini. Let's go with yellow because she's Goldilocks.
It's on brand.
Yep. Goldilocks has it Goldie locked for the win.
Oh.
Send it to me on Discord. Okay. Are you gonna buy me mushrooms, Fee? Because I'm down for that.
You're like, I will gladly accept the gift of mushrooms.
Yeah, she's coming to visit me. And she is in the town where that store I'm talking about is.
Oh, perfect. That's even better.
Okay, let's give this girl some curl. She's gonna have a curl bun, I think. Because when you're in water and your hair is curly, you don't want to get that wet.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
She probably shouldn't be doing water sports, but you know, it's okay.
I think realistically she would wear a cap to protect her hair, but we have to make sure people know this is Goldilocks. That's the prompt.
That's very true.
Fortunately, that is the prompt. Alright, so let's see. I need to close off these lines with the skin tone. So when I fill it in, it won't change my water to flesh.
Ew, that sounds like an actual nightmare. That sounds like something House of Wax style, like House of Flesh.
Well, it is Halloween. Don't let her distract you and forget about hummus. Look, I will never forget. Oh, yes, on the condition that you make this stew. I have all but 2 ingredients. I could make the stew. I would also need beef broth. It's been 10 years. She's not going to forget. No, I will never forget. I will never, ever forget. So Crown, just so you're in the know, Fee is one of my best friends. And
okay, good to know.
and when we, like, the first year we started being friends, she told me that she knew how to make hummus from scratch. And I was like, oh, that was when I was vegan, so I was like really into, it'll be on our gravestones. So absolutely. So I was like, hell yeah, could you make me hummus? And she's like, well, I don't have a food processor. I was like, but I do. So I loaned her my food processor, and for months, no hummus. And so I just started bugging her about it. I was like, hey, what about that hummus? Hey, hummus? Hey, hummus. And I would go around her house, and I would leave little hummus notes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And one day, she came back with my food processor and store-bought hummus. And goes, this is your hummus. And I'm like, no. No, I will never let you live this down. It has been 10 years. And every time I'm at her house, I leave her hummus notes. in random places. She hasn't found three of them from the last time I house sat. But the first time she had me house sit, I was sitting there, kind of bored, and I found a sticky note, a sticky pad, and a pen, and I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I covered her entire house in sticky notes. So that said hummus on them. Yeah. And so now we have a thing that every time I go to her house, I always hide and date one sticky note. At least one that says hummus on it. And I know she hasn't found a few. I know there's one in your living room. You definitely haven't found. It's not a sticky note. But it does say hummus, and it's in your living room.
Surprise on you, it's a rotting jar. Good luck.
I'm filling a small book of sticky notes. Yep. I've also drawn like little comics on them as well, like handsome Squidward and things like that.
Oh, I love that.
I've been looking for. I told you it wasn't a sticky note, but it is in your living room. Though there is also a sticky note in your living room as well, just not. It's just not the one I've been talking about, because this other one I'm talking about, you pass it every single day when you go to your bedroom. Yeah, good luck finding it.
Crazy looking for those sticky notes and those fucking hummus notes.
And I don't think
I love that though, but you deserve it. You deserve it. How dare you bring store-bought hummus? Even if you brought back the food processor, I'd been like, okay, get that. People are busy, but the fact you brought the store-bought hummus, that's like salt in the wound.
How dare you? It's been months.
That is so funny to me. That's definitely something I would do, though. That's something I definitely would do as a friend.
I've thrown it in her purse, and she'll find it at work. I lost my pen. I put it down here. Just, like that's just the thing we have, and it's never going to die. Even if she was to bring me hummus now, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's been done. The joke has been set.
This is lifelong and the basis of our friendship. Literally actively looking for it right now.
I love that.
So, the person that Goldilocks is up against is going to be the Three Bears.
That's so smart.
That is exactly what we're doing. So we got Papa Bear. She's a one-woman team, if she can take them on.
Oh yeah, she can.
Some angry eyes. Because they're competitive. This is friendly competition. Got their claws. Then, let's see. Boop. Okay, Phoenix, I'll give you another hint, because it has literally been months, for that one, and it is difficult to find. It is in one of your puzzle pictures. And it's on. It is on it. Not in it, on it. Unless you have recently wiped down your puzzle pictures, which tell me if you did. Like if for some reason if you dusted them. It should still be there.
Oh, that's so funny.
It should still be there.
I love that specific notion. If you dusted them recently.
Yes, then I'll tell you where it was. Alright, we got one bear. Alright, now we need to draw a mama bear. We're gonna draw her a lighter color. Oh my fucking god, seriously. Did you find it? Yes. What the fuck?
I love that. That's so smart to draw it in the dust of a picture frame. How good? How good?
I used, okay, so she has a bunch of really cool, like, puzzle drawings. That she's completed and she's hung up. And nearby, she had dry erase markers. And the picture that I did it on is very blue. So I took a blue erase marker and wrote it on there.
That is genius.
A dry erase marker on the glass, and it blended into the background on the puzzle. Yep.
Wow, that is literally big braining over there, Tiny. That is so smart. Oh my god.
And, man, what are some of the weirder places I put your sticky notes?
You have to get creative if you want to hide them for that long and don't want the other person to find them, you know?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think there's still one on your desk that you haven't found. If I recall from all the ones that you've given me. Or that you showed me. Like, I even folded one up and stuck it inside of her mic. And I put one, in a bunch of different books. Like, some I made obvious, and then other ones I hid a lot better. Because, you know, it's like the Mario effect. You get all those coins, you know? You gotta feel good about the hunt.
Yeah. You gotta get those, not the endorphins, the serotonin going one way or another, you know?
Exactly. And I try to make it where she'll eventually find it.
Yeah, but you still want it kind of a struggle.
Yeah. So, I also think... I can't remember, but I think I did hide another one in your living room as a sticky note. I did. I remember. I know where it is.
like a premonition, like a message from God. You got it back. You remembered exactly where you put it.
I try to keep remembering. There was one on my apron. Yeah, there was that one. I try to keep track of them in my head so that I can drop you hints. Right, there's Mama Bear, and then we need Baby Bear. But yeah, this will never stop. We will be old and senile, but you'll still remember hummus.
You will have probably made Tiny hummus by then, but still, Tiny will still remind you.
Yep. Remember the time that for months you didn't bring me hummus?
Remember the crime that you brought upon me? You committed to my family?
How dare you? My ancestors are displeased, and so I must avenge. Just kind of draw Baby Bear in the water because he's short. There we go. Get these ears in. Boop, boop. Alright, I'll get some action lines, I guess. Oh, those are pink.
Oh my god, my action lines, you're right. I was like, I guess I'm kind of done. No, I'm not, bitch. How else are we gonna know where that ball is coming from?
Right. Oh, I forgot the claws on the bears. Oops. How do you know if they're serious? With that little claws?
Yeah, mine definitely look like cat paws, so I definitely should put claws on them, so that way it does look like a bear. Oh yeah, definitely. 100% already looks more like a bear than before.
Mama Bear kind of looks like a beaver, but I'm not fixing that.
Oh, no, that's how it was in the canon, right?
Oh yeah,
that's how it was in the original
she was actually a beaver. Like, y'all don't know, but it's true that the original Grimm's Tale, she wasn't a bear, she was a beaver. Very progressive. Pink nail polish.
Honestly, we knew.
Pink nail polish.
I was there when he wrote it.
Yes, yes. Alright, let me get her some. Because Mama Bear likes to take care of her nails. She's competitive, but she's fierce. There we go. Alright. I'm done. Are you done?
Yeah, let me finish drawing this eye. There we go. She looks so anime all of a sudden.
Goldilocks sports anime.
Oh my god, when is it coming out? Tell me. Haikyuu, step aside.
Next summer. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, here is crowns. Oh, hell yeah!
Absolutely decimated the bear.
Absolutely. She is taking no prisoners. Alright, and then here's mine. I like your toilet bowl.
Thank you. I worked so hard on it.
Hot water looks great.
Oh, that looks so good. You're right. She does look like a beaver. Yeah, they all look like bears, but she definitely does look like a beaver.
Absolutely. Alright.
I love the little bear, though. He's so cute.
He's like, I'm helping.
I'm totally here, I promise.
Alright, so next prompt is Humpty Dumpty watching The Walking Dead
Okay.
on the Great Wall of China. Wow.
What the hell?
That's a long ass
Okay.
prompt. Let's see.
It's so specific.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Dumpty
There we go.
watching A Walking Dead on Great Wall. There we go. Alright, Great Wall of China. So, probably the best thing to do is maybe start off by, come on, register my drawing, thank you. Just kind of start the wall here like this.
Yeah, I feel like I should definitely start with the wall because otherwise I don't know where Humpty would be in relation.
Right? Is this how Humpty fell off the wall though? Like he was watching The Walking Dead and like this a zombie extra spooked him and he fell off.
You know what? That is probably exactly how it happened. That is exactly how it happened. I didn't. You see, my thought process was that he was watching it projected onto the wall.
Oh. I like that
didn't
idea.
realize he could be on his phone watching it.
In these modern times.
Wow, who knew Humpty Dumpty was so progressive?
I know, right? He keeps up with the times. He's got like an iPhone.
Speaking of iPhones, I went into an Apple store for the first time ever, and I was playing around with their freaking all of their fun little toys, and they have these like new headphones that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That are supposed to be like just like their over-ear headphones or whatever. They're really nothing that special. But I've never had noise canceling headphones on my like head ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so weird to put them on and like I could still hear myself talking and my sister talking right next to me, but it turned off the sound for the rest of the store and I didn't even notice it until I took them off again and I was like, oh shit, there was music on in the store the entire time I had them on. But I was just like sitting around trying to like dick around and see if I could get the phone that the headphones were connected to play music, which I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, Apple has like made it near impossible to have any fun in their store anymore. But I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I've never had noise canceling like headphones before. This is incredible. I was like I was like literally like a child. I was like, this is amazing. Technology has gotten so fucking far in advance. And now I want noise canceling headphones so fucking bad.
All of my headphones are noise canceling because it is the best, especially like when you're on a plane. It is the bomb.
I could only imagine how beneficial it could be on a plane. Oh my god.
Yeah, when I was traveling up to see my other partner, I have anxiety and I've never been on a plane before, and having noise canceling headphones really helped the experience because it just blocks everyone out.
That must be so nice. Yeah, like I used to when I worked. Well, I mean, I make it sound like I just fucking like that I haven't worked in a hot minute, but I was working only until like a month or so ago because I'm moving.
Yeah.
But so when I was going to my job, I freaking would just like blast music all the time because I don't like people interacting with me, and like the outside world is like too stimulating sometimes. So it's good to just like block it out. And I could only imagine how beneficial having noise canceling headphones would have been that entire time.
Oh yeah, it is. It is amazing. You can get some cheap ones that are not too bad. They're nothing like Bose. Like Bose noise canceling headphones. If I could get a pair of Bose noise canceling headphones, I would just be constantly in my own little bubble.
You're like, I would never hear anybody ever again.
Yeah, like I will just be. You would have to really break me out of that trance because oh my god, like I have Bose speakers in my car because that's what they came with, and the sound quality is fucking insane. Did I say nose canceling?
I bet. Yeah, no noses here. Get rid of them.
We don't need no nose.
You know, my friend has always had Bose noise canceling headphones, and she swears by them. And I was always like looking at them, but they were so expensive. They're like, let me check how much they are on Amazon right now. She even has like an older pair too. She's bought like I think 2 or 3 different ones, but the one she has I think is like a couple years old now. But she still is like, no, they're literally the best investment I've ever made in my life. And I'm like, are they really worth it? Because the last time I checked, I think they were like $300.
Yeah, they're expensive, but like honestly, they are worth it.
Yeah, honestly, after my experience in the Apple store, because theirs I think was like, oh my god, how much was theirs? I have to check to compare that to. Yeah, the ones I was looking at that she had previously are like $299 and a shot in my pocket. But the Apple ones I think were like almost 500 if I remember.
Oh yeah, like I would say fuck Apple.
The overlords that are Apple.
Yeah, fuck Apple. Go with Bose.
Yeah, they're not getting my money.
Yeah. All right, so we got Humpty on a wall. Samsung earpod things are pretty decent for the noise canceling. I agree. Samsung has some good ones. The pair. You are breaking out really bad for some reason.
With is they're fucking AirPods because I don't. My ears are on this.
Hey Crown, I keep losing you. Like you're coming in.
Can you hear me now?
I think so.
Okay. I know. It just kept telling me all of a sudden that I was losing my connection, and I was like, "What the hell? Hold on. Let me get my Ethernet cable so that way it can be a little bit more stable."
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. I love this remix of Luigi Mansion. This kind of looks like a round SpongeBob, but I'm not changing it.
Okay, I am back and I stuck my Ethernet cable in, so it should be more consistent.
All right. So the last thing that I was able to hear you were talking about AirPods and something about your ears.
Oh, yeah, so the inside of my ears are like really small and really sensitive, so I can't have like the suction cup headphones that everyone has, like the in-ear ones,
Mm-hmm.
but they're the only ones that a lot of like basically anyone who isn't Apple makes because Apple trademarked their like plastic shell
Mm-hmm.
headphones. And so I'm like, fuck. But I want Bluetooth headphones, and all the headphones I get in ear are like knockoff AirPod ones. And so I'm like, I need to actually invest in like a good set of Bluetooth headphones though. And I'm like, that's how Apple's gonna get me, is they're gonna finally get me with their stupid little AirPods because I'm like, they're the only thing that I know that has that shape that I know is gonna fit my ear.
Yeah, that is the tough part about in-ear stuff. That's why I like over-ear instead. Um,
Me too.
Even though I do have some in-ear ones for like when I go to the store, because when I'm at the store by myself, I'm just like, I don't want anyone to talk to me.
Same.
So I just I have those in. That doesn't stop them at all. Like people
No,
still
it
talk to me.
doesn't.
But it's just because I'm in social. What can I say? All right.
I know. I always hate like I could have my headphones on. I love the mask thing too because I love having my headphones on. I love having a mask. I love wearing a hat. And if I like go anywhere alone, that's pretty much how I look. And I just like I don't look like I don't look like a femme presenting person. I don't look AFAB at all. But people still will find me in a crowd and be like, "Hey, hot mama, how are you? Like, you're so sexy. Oh my god." I'm like, "Leave me alone. How'd you find me? How'd you
Who
figure it out?
are you? Get away."
I'm like, God damn it! I thought I was hiding so well. I can't believe this.
You've broken through my disguise. How dare you?
Literally. And some guy even like on the bus when I was going to work was like, "Oh, like I saw you and I think you want to be a model." And I'm like, "I don't want to be a model. Leave me alone."
It's like, do I look like I want to be a model? I have headphones in. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, and I kept trying to tell him, I was like, "Please, I just want this bus ride to be like quiet. I want to be left alone." He's like, okay. And he finally got off on the next stop after I was like, "Please just leave me alone." I was like, God damn it. Why don't people take the hit if I have headphones in? There really is no reason you should be talking to me unless it's like to ask me a question. Like old ladies all the time will come up to me when I'm at the bus stop, even though I have headphones in, and ask me like, "Oh, do you know the time for the bus?" And I'm like, that is completely acceptable to me because I'm clearly looking at the bus map on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and ask me. But if you're a dude trying to flirt with me, get out.
Yeah, not that interested. Like, kudos for trying to shoot your shot, but accept no the first time, please.
Exactly. It's like, I applaud you for your courageousness because the resting bitch face is real on this one, but like, you still fucking lost your chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I checked the freaking price for those Apple over the ear headphone ones. They're $550, dude. Yeah, I'm just getting the Bose ones.
Yeah, those are definitely way better. Because you're paying for the brand, you're not really paying for the quality.
Yeah, like even though these ones look really nice, I bet the Bose ones feel just as good on your head.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want a good, like the most thing I'm particular about over your ear headphones is the cushion mostly. So as long as the cushion feels nice, I don't really care what the fucking brand is.
Man, you're like saying all this to me, and I'm just sitting here like, man, I need a pair of Bose headphones now. I don't even need them. I have a pretty good set on my head right now, and I'm just kind of like, but man, Bose.
Oh wow, whoops, it's in my cart now. What am I to do but to buy them?
Oh no.
I know, I was so close to buying those fucking stupid AirPods today too, because I was like already like at the store, and then I was like, oh my god, like that waiting for this car thing is like so annoying, and I was like, I'm gonna buy something to make me happy. But then I looked at the price, I was like, never mind. I'll just wait until I move because I don't know if you know what like the Navy exchange is, but every like military base pretty much has a Navy exchange, and if you go in and you get like a military discount, and basically you don't have to pay tax on anything.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, I'm just gonna wait until I move because my mom's boyfriend, he still has his like military ID, so he can still get on base.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'll just like sneak onto base with him, and then I'll make him buy me the headphones, and I'll just give him the money, so I don't have to pay like the extra fucking $20 that they're gonna charge me in tax.
Yeah.
Especially in California. California's tax is insane sometimes. I look at it when I buy stuff, and I'm like, why are you guys taxing me so much?
How much is the tax rate?
It's like, last time I checked, it's like 10%.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like they tax you so much more on like weed too. Like in Washington, it wasn't that bad. Like I think it was like 8%, 8 or 9% for everything, including like the weed tax. But in California, it's like you almost get charged like 20, 25%.
Wow.
Like, damn, this is actual robbery here, but it's all right.
That's smart. It's a smart government move, to be honest.
Yeah, because it'll stop people from just like exuberantly buying stuff, but then also, boom, you have an extra like 20% of tax that you can just do whatever you want with.
Yeah. Still dumb, but you know.
Yeah, so don't do anything you want with it, but like, you know, like hopefully you use it for the good of, you know, of your community.
Yeah, you would think, instead of lining the pockets of politicians. But, you know, neither here nor there. Alright, I think I'm finished on mine.
Oh my god, I didn't even get to the fucking Walking Dead part. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I was so focused on my shitty little Great Wall of China.
Oh, don't worry, mine's not that great either. Like, I think the Great Wall would look at me and its ancestors would be insulted. I'm so sorry.
Honestly.
I don't know how to draw architecture.
And I'm trying my best.
Like, I'm trying, I'm sorry.
Why is it not? Oh, because I'm accidentally... I was like, why is it not showing up? Because I freaking am painting with the same color that I'm trying to... God didn't make a smart one when he made me, okay? It's like that Powerpuff Girls meme where Professor X is like putting in all like the spices and stuff. But my Chemical X is like stupid.
Chemical D for dumb.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Mine's probably Chemical A for anxiety.
Oh no, even worse.
So I ordered Taco Bell. Now I'm wondering where it's at.
The great struggle. I know once I ordered Domino's. Oh my god. This was like literally the worst day of my life. I had like the worst day at work. I had like the worst anxiety coming home. And I was just sitting there and I was like, and I was just like so fed up. And like, my sister had to like work late and I hadn't seen her for like 2 weeks. And like, she was like, it was just so like awful. And I was like, oh my God, the only thing that's gonna make me feel better is ordering Domino's right now. So I ordered some Domino's. But the thing was, sometimes, for some reason, both of the places I lived have horrible like, access gates. So people who are trying to deliver stuff to us can never get in.
Yeah.
And so the guy couldn't get in, but the phone number that was attached to my account was my old phone number. So they kept trying to call that number and they never tried to like actually get in the gate after that. And so he just drove off with my pizzas and I didn't notice. And it was like an hour later and I was like, okay, where the fuck are my pizzas? So I had to call them, but they kept putting me on hold and they kept hanging up on me. And they just kept like avoiding my calls. Oh, hold on, my alarm is going off.
No worries.
I was like, oh my God, like they're avoiding me. They're not fucking answering my calls. They're not doing anything. And then I finally contacted them after like sitting outside for like 30 minutes trying to get a hold of them. And they were like, oh yeah, you put the wrong number. So we just didn't even try to deliver the pizzas to you. We just left. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, no, I want my pizzas. And they're like, we can try to re-deliver them, but it's going to take another hour. And I was like, what? And so I sat there crying in my parking lot, like waiting for my pizzas. And when I finally got them, I wasn't even hungry anymore because I was just like so anxious and so mad. And I was just like, fuck it, like whatever. So I just like depressingly watched New Girl episodes while I cried into my pizza and I fell asleep.
The story of pizza. Fee says the architects for your wall got creative. No kidding. And she says, I'm sorry, that sucks. Also, the reason why I can't fucking see my Taco Bell order is because when I gave it to my partner to put in his order, he said it to pick up. So, so he's at the they're at the drive-thru right now getting my Taco Bell, which means
oh, good. I love that. You're like my Taco Bell. It just doesn't exist.
I know. I was like, where the
getting picked up?
Like, where the fuck is the order? I know I put it in. All right.
I'm trying to steal your Taco Bell.
Oh hell no! I want my nacho fries. I'll fight someone.
Okay, I finished.
All right, I'm done as well. All right, let's go ahead and boop. All right, here's crowns. Oh, that looks so good!
He's watching it on a projector. Or the Great Wall of China opened up and has now a movie screen in it. Whichever lore you want to go with.
Exactly. No, I just really like the idea that Humpty Dumpty is just like this minor criminal. Just doing minor shit and just projecting stuff on the wall of China.
Yeah, this is definitely against the law. I don't think China would appreciate it.
No. This one's mine.
Oh, I love this. That's definitely how he fucking cracked his head. He definitely fucking got jump scared.
Absolutely. Alright, let's do another one here. We got Abraham Lincoln eating a hot dog in Italy. That is the most normal one we've gotten.
That definitely is the most normal one we've had. But why a hot dog in Italy? I feel like that's blasphemous.
Because he's American, has a certain dominance.
Abraham Lincoln, how dare you?
Alright. Alright. Honest Abe being a menace in Italy. Vampire Hunter.
Italians don't like us.
Right? He started it.
I knew it.
God damn it, Honest Abe. You fight vampires, you free the slaves, but then you mock Italy. How dare you?
Stop! I forgot about that movie. Oh my god.
In Italy or India? Italy.
That would be completely different.
I think India would.
Drawing.
Yeah, I think India would be okay with the hot dog. Italy, no.
Yeah, Italians are very aggressive about the food that they have in Italy, so I feel like they definitely would not appreciate a hot dog there.
You know, rightfully so, though, because it's thanks to their good quality of food, you know? That. Honestly, Sonic eating chili dogs, oh god. That was in our last Gartic Phone thing. It was Ugly Sonic eating a chili dog. It devolved so quickly.
Especially when you say Ugly Sonic, you're clearly setting a precedent there.
Yes, which if you want to watch it, it's on my Twitch thing. It's also on my YouTube. It's pretty funny.
I will. I want to see Ugly Sonics eating hot dog or eating chili dogs. That sounds awesome.
I'm just gonna boop. If I recall, Save actually doesn't really have a chin. Well, he does. He's got a droopy face.
It's mostly hidden by his beard anyways. So.
Yeah, I'm sticking with this look here. Give him his hair. His beard. There we go. So anyway, like, a lot of other countries, like, they have longer lives than us just because they have better quality food and better quality of life.
Yeah. Yes, indeedy. I know, there was, like, whatchamacallit. There's like this one TikTok I saw or whatever that was like this person like cooking food from another country.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about how like they only really cook vegetarian food for their family and for their like 5-year-old daughter. And everyone in the comments apparently was like shitting on them because they're like, why wouldn't you feed your kid meat, blah, blah, blah. And then she's apparently from another country though, even though she has a very like American accent, but I think it's because like she married out of America, which good on her, honestly, get out of here. But she was like, you guys really don't understand how like healthy everyone outside of America eats. Like just because America eats like this does not mean that the rest of the world does. And she's like, my like opinion changed so much when I moved out, blah, blah, blah. Like it was crazy. And I'm like, damn, wish that was me. Wish that I could understand and eat that because I feel like I don't eat healthy enough.
Oh, I don't. As I'm waiting for my Taco Bell order. Like,
yeah, same. I just ate a bunch of Auntie Anne's pretzels today.
yeah. Like, here we are, like, talking about it, but really, like, we recognize the problem and we're not changing much.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's what I can afford, man, my Taco Bell, okay? So let me have it.
I usually like to cook. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy cooking. It's just right now for me. Oh, he has like a mole on his face, if I recall. There we go. This week has just been way too hectic. Like, honestly, my partner has been the bomb about making dinner. Like, they made tacos the other day and all that. Like,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm very lucky. And starting next week is when I'll start breaking down again and actually cooking and meal planning.
But you're like, for now, can't do that.
Taco Bell it is.
I know. I want to get once I move, I want to get back into like the habit of like actually cooking and making food for myself because like I just have not had the time or energy to do it as of late. So I'm like, once I move, all my good habits will be restored again, and I'll actually like put more effort into like.
Well, if you want
care of myself.
a free gym membership, I have one where like you can take a friend. So you and I could go together.
That would be motivating too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might take you up on that because like as much as I would like to, as much as like there are things I can do at home to work out, there are just like you need certain equipment, I feel, to do certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially because I want to start building muscle mass. I want to start being a hot buff like bitch, you know? So I want to be that person that can snap people in half.
Goals right there. But yeah, definitely. I like going to the gym just because like it gets me out of the house.
That's also a nice reason to go to the gym.
Yeah, because right now I'm concentrating mostly on school, and so I don't leave the house that often. And I noticed it the other day, and I was like, fuck, I never leave. I don't go anywhere. So going to the gym like forces me out of the house. I also want to start, because it's starting to cool down too around here, I definitely want to start like going to parks and just like, because what I used to do is I would go to like different parks and play Pokemon Go as I walked.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I know me and my sister were trying to do we were going on walks, and it's like Pokemon, but it's Pikmin. And so we were doing that and collecting flowers and our little Pikmin and stuff. But then we got like unmotivated pretty instantly because it started heating up really bad in California. So it was like, if we go outside to walk, we literally will be boiling alive. So maybe not.
Yeah, that's how it is here too. Like I was doing it for a while, then summer hit, and it was like dealing with the humidity. No.
Yeah, no. Ew, that's the one thing. Like I visited my mom a couple times just like for the holidays or whatever, and anytime I went outside, I literally was like, this is the worst part of the entire experience. Oh my god, I don't understand how people can live here like this all the time.
I don't like it.
It's like so funny to me too, because last time I went, I was like, we were walking around somewhere, I don't even remember where, but I saw a guy in like a hoodie and like sweatpants, and I was like, how are you surviving? I would actually have died if I actually came out in that. There's no way. There's no way. I don't know how Abe looks. I'm going completely off of memory.
Let's see, there's that, and then let's draw the wonderful cityscape that is Italy.
Yeah, it's truly a work of art.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Like, my brother and his wife were stationed in Europe for a while, and they were in Germany. And they sent a picture, like, pictures from Germany. Fucking gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Like, there was a field of tulips. It was just all these beautiful different colored tulips. Just a massive field of them. It was so beautiful. And they sent so many pictures from Europe. And they're in Japan right now. They're in Okinawa.
Oh, that must be so fun.
I know. I really want to go, but like I just don't have the time or the money.
Right. That's always the thing that's stopping me. Time and money.
Yeah, and unfortunately they'll be returning to the US next year, so.
Oh, lame. Well, at least they got to have a good fun adventure somewhere else though, you know?
Oh yeah, them and their kids. Like, it's really funny. My nephew, because he was born and kind of raised overseas, has a mixed accent of American and British.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's so cute.
And one of my favorite things is there was this kid that I knew when I had lived in Bellingham. And he's not a kid. I say kid because he was younger than me. And everyone younger than me is a child. But he always worked at the cookie store that we used to buy our cookies from. And he had like a thick Chinese accent, but he was white. And so I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. This is so confusing to me. And I had to ask him, I was like, is English not your first language? And he's like, yeah, it's not. I speak Mandarin like fluently. And I was like, oh, and he's like, yeah, I actually came from China. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I was born and raised in China. And then my family moved to America, for better reasons. Like my dad got a job here or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's so fascinating. I've never fucking seen that before in my fucking life. And I was like trying to make sure that he wasn't like being racist or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was so fascinating. Every time I went in to go pick up our cookies or like go to buy some after work, he would just be there. And everyone was like, yeah, no, that's just how he sounds. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad that we all know that, but I'm just checking and making sure.
That's amazing. It's kind of like with the different shades of Hispanic, you know? We go either extremely pale white and blonde and blue-eyed to the darkest of skin. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, my dad is a, like almost full Puerto Rican. And he, like, everyone always, I never noticed it until other people would, like, come and say it to me. But everyone was always like, your dad looks white. And he's from the Bronx. So he's like, your dad, every kid came up to me that was, like, my friend. It was like, your dad looks white. He sounds black, but we know he's Hispanic. And I was like, I don't understand that. Like, why are you guys saying that? And then as I got older, I was like, oh, I get it completely. He does sound like he has a black scent. And because he grew up in the Bronx, and I'm like, but he does look like the whitest person in his entire family because he's like the white Puerto Rican. And so I was like, I get it. But like, I look more Hispanic than he does because my mom is Filipino and she's like very brown in skin. And so I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't end up the white Puerto Rican because if I did, I know that I knew I would not have liked that experience. Of people being like, wow, oh my god, you're just so white. And I'd be like, no, I don't have any of those experiences, so sorry, that does not fly with me.
Yeah, my mom is white Hispanic. She looks very pale, and of course I have a white dad, so the only way you can tell that I look Hispanic is if you're familiar with Hispanic features.
Yeah, and then someone would be able to like instantly point it out and be like, oh, hey!
Yeah, so it was really funny. When I first met my partner, I immediately suspected that he had Hispanic blood in him because I'm so familiar with the Hispanic look. Hi, monkey!
Oh, that's so funny.
And then I confirmed it later and I was like, oh yeah, my mom's from Mexico. And I was like, I knew.
I love that you're like fucking X-ray eyes. And you're like, I know it. But I'm just going to wait for the confirmation.
I don't want to assume, but I know.
Right. That's always my favorite. Like, everyone, oh my god. Oh. So like where I used to work, we were right by the Canadian border, so we got a lot of different like people of like all sorts of different ethnicities, like Chinese, Japanese, we got Indian, we had a lot of like Saudi Arabians, just like a bunch of different types of people. And every time someone would come into the store, they would think I'm their ethnicity. They'd be like, "Oh, you're Japanese, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, sorry, I'm not. I'm Filipino." Or like, "Oh my God, you must be Indian." And they're like, oh, I love this one grandma. She was like, "Oh, you must be Indian." I was like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not." She's like, "No one that beautiful could not be Indian." And I was like, "Thank you, but I am not." That is such a nice compliment, though.
Right?
And but the one time someone got it right was this older guy. He was like, I didn't realize that he was like in his like military paraphernalia, but he was wearing like his old what is a squadron hat or something like that.
Mhm.
And he was looking at me and staring at me, and I thought he came in with an older woman, and I was like, "Oh, can I help you?" And he's like, are you Filipino?" And I was like, "Oh wow, no one has ever guessed it right, but yes, I am Filipino. That is so crazy." And he's like, "I knew it. I knew that you were Filipino." And I was like, "Oh wow, how?" He's like, "I fought in the war against Filipinos. I don't really like Filipinos." And I was like, "Okay, sir, I'm gonna go to the back now, and you're never gonna see me again."
Yeah, that's not a way to greet someone.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. The one person that got it right was a racist against Filipino people. Why is this my luck?
I mean, it also kind of makes sense.
Right? Exactly. That they would be able to specifically pick me out because they hate my people.
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
total sense.
It's unfortunate, but it makes sense.
It's so annoying. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. Where's the old grandma that said I was the most beautiful person in the world?
I eat her. Fuck this guy.
I know. I'm like, God. And I, like, because before I was kind of like, it's kind of like, it kind of bugged me that, like, nobody was able to get it right. But now I'm like, no, I'd rather people be wrong and think I'm beautiful than fucking some guy thinking that that gets it right and then is actually just an awful person.
Yeah. If he said, "That took a turn, holy shit." Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's the worst story because I always preface it like, "Oh, like everyone gives me these compliments and it's really fun and amazing, haha." And then this old guy comes in and is racist to me, and it always throws everyone by surprise.
It's a good way to tell a story.
Yeah, it's always nice to see their faces go from like, "Oh, that's so sweet," to like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Like, sir.
I know, and like one of the girls that was there, she's still my friend, and so if I tell the story and she's there, she always is like, "Dude, I was gonna fuck him up. Dude, I was ready to fuck him up." And I'm like, "No, you could not have fought in that poor old man. Like, as much as that was awful, I would not have condoned like a fight breaking out in this store."
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, but I mean, war does terrible things to people.
Yeah, truly.
So it's hard to be like super mad at him. But
yeah, I'm very much a person that's like, they're a veteran, just let it go. Like unless he's doing a hate crime on me specifically, like they're old, they can say whatever they want. He was like really old. Like honestly,
yeah.
a stray wind might have just like taken him away. So I'm like, I have no skin off my back. I'm gonna live way longer than he is, and I have the privilege of not being in war. So like I can take one racist comment from him and I'll never see him again. So
Exactly.
it's not like I have to worry about that.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just the way you have to approach things. As long as they're not doing anything to you. Like, comments are just comments.
Yeah.
You can't always fight in life. It would just drag you down.
Yeah, especially if you are like someone who is a minority in that situation, and like you have to pick and choose your battles. Like it really sucks saying that, but like there's a time and a place to like fight for yourself, and there sometimes isn't. And so it's like you have to take your safety and also like the safety of others in mind. And like honestly, that little old man is he's not gonna harm me in any way possible.
No. Not like any.
It's a funny story.
Yeah.
Story I get to tell. So like I really didn't lose anything.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I have finished my wonderful portrait of Abraham Lincoln eating a hot dog in Italy.
Oh, me too.
Alright.
Me too.
Alright, let's reveal. And we got... Oh, that's beautiful!
He had to be taking a selfie of it. He has to commemorate the moment.
The eyelashes. I love it.
Yeah, I bet Abe has fucking long flowing eyelashes.
I think he did, actually. Alright, this is mine.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! He looks like he's gonna dig in and enjoy that hot dog, dude.
In front of all the Italians to see. Alright.
Oh my god, I love that.
Alright, we have time for one more.
Okay,
So let's see. See what we get. Or maybe two, depending how fast we draw.
Depending on the speed of light that channels through our art hands.
I got Kim Jong-un.
Oh my god.
Rock climbing.
Okay. Okay.
On a train.
What? Okay.
You heard me. I have
Okay.
no idea what this person looks like.
Same. I'm gonna have to look him up. Kim Jong.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy drawing his haircut a lot.
Yeah. You heard me, Phoenix, and we're about to type it out. Kim Jong-un, rock climbing on a train.
That honestly sounds like an extreme sport, like something that you would see on Ninja Warrior or something.
But the question is the train moving?
Of course, it has to be moving.
Oh man. Korean Trump with salad bowl haircut.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, true. Alright. Let's draw this. How do I want to draw this?
How do you even start such a masterpiece?
I know, right? Okay. So I think it has to be like a Japanese bullet train. We're going for full challenge.
Wow, you're going hardcore over there.
Look, if he wants to master the art of rock climbing on a train, this is his Mount Everest.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
For rock climbing on a bullet train.
This is how he's gonna get his father's love and respect.
Yep. So he is the North Korean leader, if I recall.
Yeah, the second choice leader, by the way, just so we all are very clear on that. He wasn't even the first choice.
We are on someone's list right now, the way we've been talking about Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un.
Hey, come at me! The CIA agent that listens to my phone calls protects me from everyone.
Alright, so there is the bullet train, and it's gotta go fast, so let me add some action lines. No, I hate that.
The sound effects or the train?
My action lines.
Because I was like, the action, the noises you make, I feel like are selling it.
There we go. That's showing the speed at which this train is going. There we go. Add some more action lines back here. This train is going fast. The sound effects make it go faster. Yes. We're using Warhammer 40k work logic. If we believe it happens.
Yeah, it's like when you are playing like a racing game and you turn with the vehicle. That's exactly what it's like.
I still do that today.
Same. Or if I'm playing a horror game, I'll and I'm peeking around a corner, I'll lean my whole body. And my friends are always like, it's not gonna help you. I'm like, it does though. It does.
It makes me feel braver.
It does. Or it feels like I'm actually Oh my god, I do it too if I'm playing like any games that are like in first. Honestly, any game really. If I'm fighting, I'll dodge too. Like my body will look like I'm trying to dodge the hit. They're like, "Why are you doing that? It's not helping you." Like, "Oh, but I move faster. I feel like I'm actually dodging it. Leave me alone."
The more engrossed I am, the quicker my skills are.
That's exactly it.
So, there was one time that I was playing in VR chat, and we were playing a horror map, and I am a damn baby when it comes to jump scares. Like, I just am. It doesn't matter how bad the jump scare is. It could be, like, the most fucking minor jump scare, and I will scream my head off. But this one, you're carrying a lantern as your source of light. And so we're going around, and we get to the final jump scare, and it's literally a hand that comes straight at you.
No, that would fuck me up.
And my reaction was to throw the lantern.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way.
As if it would fucking do anything. Like, literally, the hand came toward me, was like, "Oh, fuck no!" And I threw the lantern. I'm lucky I didn't throw my controller.
That's where I thought the story was gonna go. I thought you're like, so my idea was to throw the lantern, but I didn't even press a button. I just threw my controller.
Oh my god, Tiny, remember the maze thing when we kept getting separated? Yes, that was the SCP one. And for some reason, so there was another that we did that was an SCP one, and you get to a point where it will randomly separate you from the entire group. It will just, you'll walk through the same door and it'll just separate you. It kept picking me. Every time. It fucking scared the shit out of me. I couldn't complete the map because it kept doing it, and I'm like, guys, I can't do this. I can't. And we were so close to the end on top of that too, but I couldn't do it. I was such a coward.
They're like, "Ah, yes, this one, this is baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna scare them."
We scare baby. All right, let's see. He has to be in his signature black outfit.
Of course. How am I gonna throw this fucking rock wall?
I gave him red shoes, but I think his shoes are black.
No, he needs to know. He needs to be able to see where his feet are gonna be on this rock wall.
You know what? Valid. Keeping the red shoes. Have him twirl a climbing hook lasso style. How did you read my mind?
Oh no.
Alright, I need to draw this fucker's face. Let's see. It's very square, yet thumb. Okay.
Yes, that is exactly it. It is thumb.
Then his hair is like shoom, shoom, shoom. There we go. He's...
I love the North Korean propaganda that goes around on TikTok sometimes, where it's just like these like couple of people that have been approved by North Korea to make TikToks, and they're like, "It's so happy and good here. We love our life here. We love our leader." I'm like, this sounds so fake.
Yeah.
Well, how much are they paying you? Probably nothing, but still, Jesus Christ.
But you know, it's probably more than what most people get paid, and it's just like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, right. Like make money so that way your family can eat, you know? I'm fine with that.
Exactly.
But you're not gonna trick me. I'm not gonna have my vacation in North Korea.
Yeah, I'm not going, sorry. I'm good.
Because that's what like all the TikToks are about. They're like, come visit. I'm like, why? Why would I what? Why?
You're like, what's there? We all know that the stars are in South Korea.
Yeah, I know all my K-pop boys are in South Korea. You can't make me.
We know where it's at.
I know. I hear that they're trying to start making like K-pop groups in in fucking North Korea. And I'm like, good luck.
Right.
All my faves are already in South Korea. Joke's on you. I can't add another K-pop group to my list.
Yeah. So true love is when your partner walks in with your Taco Bell.
Oh, yes, that is true love right there. Whether it's for the Taco Bell or your partner, who knows, but that's true love.
You know what? It's both. It's both. It's the act of bringing me the Taco Bell and the fact that I love the person.
There you go. I don't know, because if it's a person that you hated giving you Taco Bell, that might be a different experience.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would hate them a little less if they brought me Taco Bell.
Yeah, you're like, maybe this fixes our relationship. Maybe we can mend this bridge.
Maybe I hate you less. Thank you for the Taco Bell. But we gotta work on shit.
We have to talk through this.
We need therapy, but this is a good start. Oh!
I love that. We need therapy, but this is a great start.
I accidentally filled Kim Jong-un's face with black.
I mean, hey, he's already wearing all black. Just keep it with theme.
He's very ninja. Also, my partner made pumpkin bread, and they brought it in to me.
Wow.
It's really good.
That sounds delightful.
So, the other day, they made, because I really like the pumpkin cream cheese muffins from Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
They found a copycat recipe and made it for me. It was so good.
Wow, incredible. I love a good, especially with fucking all the stuff that's been happening with, like, Starbucks, I love a good, copycat recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, people have been posting up their copycat recipes, for the pumpkin spice and everything. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking give me that shit.
The other thing they've made that's really good. Like, usually I'm cool with sharing the things my partner makes because they're really good. But they made sourdough English muffins from scratch.
And you're like, no, this is mine.
Mm-hmm. They were so good. He was gonna take some to his parents, and I was like, no.
No.
These are all mine.
This is the significant other veto that I'm pulling out right now. You cannot.
Yeah, these are all mine. And I ate most of them. Like, just at times when I was hungry, I was like, man, I know exactly what I'm gonna eat. And I would eat like 5 of them.
You're like, I'm gonna find any reason to shove this bitch into my mouth.
Exactly.
I love that. Honestly, God. I know we have this, not to bring up Final Fantasy 14 everywhere I go, but Final Fantasy 14 has a cookbook, and they have their version of English muffins, which is like their Ishgardian muffins or something. And I want to try it so bad because they look so fluffy and delicious in the picture that I'm like, these bitches couldn't like do me wrong. These look so delicious that they couldn't taste like shit. They have to be bomb.
Yeah. I love cookbooks like that. Like, we have the Bob's Burger cookbook.
I didn't know that Bob's Burger had a cookbook.
Oh yeah, it has some really, really fun recipes in there, and like how to make fries proper and things like that.
Oh, so cool.
And I have a few like artist cookbooks as well. So like Van Gogh, Picasso, and Frida Kahlo, like things that they would have eaten during their times. I've got the Downtown Abbey cookbook.
I love, have you ever seen the YouTube channel? Oh, fuck, hold on, let me look it up. But I love old recipes and stuff like that, or like what they would have eaten and how it would have been prepped in like their time. I love that shit.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm completely, it has that woman on it.
No.
There's another one?
There's now I'm trying to think about this YouTuber. What's how do I even look him up?
Is it Tasting History?
Yes, Tasting History.
So he also came out with a cookbook. And I bought it.
Did?
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh my god, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be over at your house bringing groceries and be like, okay, look, we're making more food.
I'm down for that. It was actually thanks to him that I tried clotted cream. And clotted cream is fucking bomb. It's easy.
What is that?
It is basically it's a warm fermentation of straight cream, and it creates this very buttery, just delicious spread.
Ooh.
Clotted cream is very popular in Europe. Well, Britain specifically, I think. And you always hear it like in old shows and stuff like, oh, get the clotted cream. But what you do is you need to get like unpasteurized cream. And you put it, you could do it in an Instapot, but it's better in an oven. And you basically slow bake it for like a good 8 hours. And it just creates this amazing consistency. It's got like it's caramel, like some of the milk fat is caramelized, some of it solidifies, and then you have this just I can't describe, it's just buttery. But it's like a wonderful buttery caramelly taste.
Ooh,
It is
that sounds
so
delightful.
fucking good. I haven't made it in a while and I need to make it again. But yeah, it is I love clotted cream. Oh, I need to
Okay,
make
like,
clotted cream and put that on their English muffins. Oh,
Ah, you might die and go to heaven.
that's a heaven I'm willing to go to. If that's what stops my heart, I'm willing.
I love that. It's just that my final bite will be the most delicious thing I've ever tasted.
Oh fuck yeah. I love cooking great food like that. I love like I was watching, there's a show called Anti-Chef, and what they do to learn cooking is they've been going through Julia Child's cookbook and trying her recipes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that really bad. Because some of the stuff that because some of it's so campy because like from the 40s.
Yeah.
But there's some recipes that like I really want to try to make that look so damn good. Like there's a recipe that he made is poached eggs and wine sauce. And
okay.
it makes the eggs like this very beautiful wine color. So when you cut into them with the poached egg and you have that yellow runny yolk, it's so pretty. It's so aesthetic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet. Oh my gosh. I love. There's what you call it? There's a TikToker that does like I think recipes from that book, and I'm like, damn. Some of these, okay, some of them look a little ridiculous, but some of them I'm like, I wouldn't mind trying a little bite of that. That looks really good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I really want to start cooking like that. I've always like just kind of higher quality cooking, you know? And
yeah, because I feel like it does always taste better, you know? Like, and you also like, I feel like maybe it tastes better because you make it or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, something about it. It always tastes better. Like, I made a beef stew from the Final Fantasy 14 book, and it's like the best beef stew I've ever had in my life. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because I've made it and it's like actually like good ingredients and it's actually like a clear, nice recipe on like how it should get done. But damn, if this is not the best beef stew in the world.
yeah. Fee says Brandon Ferris making recipes translated through Google multiple times, guaranteed laugh. Yes. I love watching Google Translate with Brandon Ferris. It's so funny.
I know. I love Google Translate anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it always fucks it up in the best possible way.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so review on truff. I put it on my bean burrito. It's actually really good on the bean burrito.
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't put it really on anything else. I don't think of Taco Bell. Like maybe a beef, but definitely on the bean burrito. It's really, really good.
Oh, that's good. At least you getting it this time was a good experience. Because I would hate if you were like, no, it's actually the most disgusting thing in the world.
Right? I wouldn't mind trying this on a burger.
Truffle sauce on a burger. Oh, that's where it's at, man. That's where it's at.
Because it's got a good burn to it, and the truffle is at the very end, but it isn't overwhelming. Like, it's very well balanced.
I know. I once had this like truffle mac and cheese, and it was the worst thing ever because the truffle was so overpowering that like the rest of the day, every time I would burp, I would taste truffle again, and I was like, this is not a great experience at all.
Yeah, that's the thing that people don't understand. Like some of the fancier ingredients, like black garlic, a little goes a long way.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because I've had black garlic burgers before that they put way too much, and I like garlic, but it's just...
Oh yeah, same. I'm a slut for garlic.
Oh, fuck yeah. But it overpowers everything, and that's all you taste.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, having, especially on a burger, that would be too much. I'd be like, you motherfucker, take it back.
Alright, I'm done, are you?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Oh, hit done on your screen.
I was drawing the last bits of my grass. I was like, oh shit, this grass looks so boring.
Oh, hell yeah, it's the back of the train.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Alright.
Can't wait to see your bullet train. I don't know why you had to make it difficult on yourself.
I made it very simple.
Oh, that looks great! Oh my god! I love that!
Alright, we have time for one more.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's do one more. And if we go over time, oh well, extra content for the people.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. So, our last prompt will be Serena Williams charming a snake in a sewer.
Okay.
Hi Chibi, welcome in. Terrifying crown. Why is his head twisted around to look back at us?
Because he needs the people, he wants to see if anyone is watching him. If anyone's getting that sweet content.
Like, is he rock climbing with his arms behind him? Maybe? Or is he secretly an owl?
Hey, you never know what his origin story is. We don't know how he was birthed into the world.
Right, he could be secretly bird. Alright, so Serena Williams charming a snake in a sewer.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, I at least remember what Serena Williams looks like.
I do not know how sewers look like, so we're gonna pretend I do.
Yeah, the challenge here is the sewer. So I think what we're gonna do... I'm gonna base my sewer knowledge off of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, because you spend a lot of time in a sewer.
There you go, that's smart.
So that's what I'm basing this off of. Wrong perspective. Let's start with the back here. Oh. Catacombs. That would be interesting. Alright, and then we just have like... No, this would be coming out this way, because it comes like that toward the camera. Remembering perspective, remembering perspective.
I want everyone to know that I am a better artist than whatever you see on my Gartic phone.
Same.
It is always one of those things where, like, yeah, I'm drawing a stick figure here, but I know how the human body looks, I swear.
You just have to check us out on our actual art streams. I mean, we're actually trying and not just doing absolute bullshit.
Yeah, when I'm not here to have the shits and giggles.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the lips of that. And I guess I'll draw the background here. Oh, that's a terrible line. But you know what? At least my drawings are a little bit better this time, because the first time I played Gartic Phone on here, I was just using a mouse.
Wow, that's actually like a crime.
Yeah, so now I'm using my tablet because it's set up now.
Yeah, oh my god, I bet it's fucking 1,000 times better. Jeez,
Oh my god,
I
it's...
never imagined doing it with my mouse.
It's so much better. But it's also funnier when you just do a mouse, though.
Yeah, because then it's like all the mistakes that are there. You're like, well, now that adds character.
Yeah. You did surprisingly well for mouse drawing. Thank you.
You know, anytime I pull out my, like, with my, like, friends who don't draw or whatever, anytime we do Gartic Phone or, like, any type of, like, Jackbox game, and I'm like, oh, I'm pulling up my tablet, they're like, that's cheating! You're an actual artist! I'm like, no, it's not! I'm using the tools around me at my disposal.
Exactly. Just
No
because
one made a rule that I couldn't.
just because you didn't think about it doesn't mean I'm at fault.
Exactly. I know. One of my friends was like, "You're right," and then they started using like they had like a note or whatever, like the Samsung Note, and they're like, "I'm gonna use my Note phone," and they're like, "My drawings didn't get any better, but it made it easier to draw."
Exactly. Drawing the green tinge of the sewer, that's stereotypical of it. Oh yeah, sewer water. Absolutely.
Or my sewer water's too crystal clear. I forgot about that.
You have some very clean-ass sewers.
Yeah, my sewer's going through a cleaning initiative. Okay, clean water for everyone.
They're being flushed out on a regular basis.
And if it's into the ocean, we close our eyes.
Yes. Just built. LOL. Yep. Her sewers are in a new community, so they haven't been used yet.
To be soiled.
Yep. Some yellow tinge in there because we're, for reasons. And then we'll just do a lighter. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I need white highlight. There we go. Hell yeah. Dust pee. Maybe.
I'm glad someone said it.
LOL, missing trash. So, believe it or not, sewers are cleaner than you think.
Yeah.
Because the people who go down there and maintain it, they clean a lot of it out. Because if there's too much trash, rat friend? Maybe. Because they take the time to clean that shit out. Because otherwise the sewers will back up.
And no one wants that.
Full respect to the sanitary people who go down there and do what I never want to do.
You're like, fuck. I fucking hate cleaning up my own actual poo-poo and pee-pee. Why would I want to clean up someone else's, you know?
Absolutely. Just kind of faking perspective here.
I know once it rained so bad in California, where I lived, that it was the water, and because there were so many leaves like trapped in the on the street and like covering where the drainage for the water goes. I don't know exactly the term for it. And it was in COVID, so the street sweepers weren't working like the first year of COVID, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just kept like it backed up and it flooded the street so bad. And you would just see this like the sewer people like driving out like street by street trying to like clean it out because you could smell like actual shit. And it like if you walked outside or tried to go down the street, it smelled like just shit in the street. And I was like, thank God that they're out here doing that because I could never. They're really doing God's work right now.
Yeah.
I would never be the person tasked for that.
Bless them. Like, truly, bless them. They deserve... I hope they get paid a ton of money for doing that.
Right? Like, a very livable wage. Jesus.
No, beyond livable. They need to be, like, above and beyond, like, anything. Like, they need to get paid the same as engineers.
Yeah, honestly, they do.
Because that shit's disgusting. And then you come back smelling like that to your family. Like...
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just... If y'all aren't getting paid enough, I'm gonna riot for you.
Yes. I will start making protests, I promise.
Yeah.
I know, it's one of those... Yeah, because, like, how much fucking... Like, how many times do you have to shower? Every time you come home to try to get that stink out of you.
All your clothes smell like that. Like, that's just, ugh.
That's too much for me, man. I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. High honors, high honors. Like, I think that's what I liked about, the show Dirty Jobs. Because it's...
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh yeah, it used to be a very popular show, on the Discover Network for Discover when all, you know, realist TV. There was a show called Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs. And what he did was showcase the jobs that you don't think about. And it was,
I love that.
there was one about, like, coal mining and, of sewers and things like that. Just jobs that you don't ever think about that people actually have to do, and he would work them. Like, he didn't just, like, sit there and, like, watch it. He would work the job.
Oh, I love that.
So to really showcase it. And I think that's important because we really don't think about how our way of living is thanks to people willing to do the shit we're not willing to do.
Yeah.
And they need more recognition for that.
I totally agree. I know it's like one of those things where, like, that's also why, like, not to get into politics, but that's also why I hate when everyone's like always like, oh man, like they're taking our jobs. I'm like, are they though? Because are you gonna actually do the job that they're taking from you, that they're
Right.
supposedly taking from you? No, and we need those people to do those jobs. Even when people complain about like burger flippers, I'm like, are you gonna flip the burger that you want from McDonald's at 2 in the morning? I don't think so.
Yeah, when your drunk ass is pulling up and that motherfucker is flipping your burger, you definitely appreciate them.
Yeah, you were like, fuck yeah, because otherwise I would have had to go home and make food.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to because someone else did it for me.
Yeah, that burger flipper is doing all they can to make sure your burger is tasty as fuck for your drunk ass. And
yeah, you gotta thank them, man.
Yeah.
I know when like COVID was at its like height here, the Taco Bell next to us, they were so short staffed that they couldn't do dinner. And so we were like pulling up to order, and she's like, I'm so sorry, we're closing up right now. Like, we're so short staffed that we can't even do dinner. So like I have to send everyone home. And we were like, oh, that's all right. Thank you for letting us know. And then we drove off, but we're like, see, this is why, like, there are people out there who just like, whether they're kids just needing to help like pay off like stuff for college, or they're just people who that's their full-time job. There's people out there who are doing those jobs that you don't want to do, so that way you can have convenience in your life. So be grateful.
Exactly. Amen to that. Be nice. Be nice to your fast food workers and retail workers.
Yeah, that's why I always hate when I like I'm going to get something and I see like people being mean to them, and I'm like, come on, just be nice.
Yeah.
They're working a job just as you, and I bet you would hate if someone came up to you in your job and started screaming at you for no reason.
Exactly.
So why are you doing it to someone else?
Snake needs to have swirly eyes because he's entranced. Okay, I can do that. Let me just establish Snake.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even drawn my snake yet. I've been so busy worrying about drawing the queen.
I haven't even started on Serena.
We're the opposites.
But yeah, there's no reason to be mean to people, especially when they're doing something like that for you, because I mean, you're just making them hate their job.
I know, no one wins. You don't get the thing that you wanted any faster, and now they hate themselves a little bit more because you yelled at them. Like,
yeah,
don't do that.
Like, what do you get off it? Your momentary power trip? Get over it.
Oh my god, yeah, I hate that. There was once because I used to work at a bra store, so I used to have to like size women and like help them find their bras. And this one woman came in and she had a mastectomy on one of her breasts because she had breast cancer, and so she was trying to find like a bra that would help, like that would still fit the one she had, but then also allow her to stuff it with her fake breast, so that way she could like have like even breasts.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh yeah, of course I can help you with that. Like, I know exactly what we're gonna do. I know exactly the bras that would help you. And so she was in the changing room, but our changing rooms are in the middle of the store on either side of the store. So that way it's not like in the very back of the store. So people can see me interact with you no matter where I am. And even though they can't see you because the doors are facing the back, so that way people can't just like look in on you and you're like, you know, you changing. But a woman was watching me help this other lady, and then when she found out that she was missing a breast, she was like, why are you even helping her? She doesn't even have boobs. Like, I need bras because I actually have boobs. And I was like, ma'am, like, she has breast cancer. Like, I am helping her. Like, no one is like better than anyone here. You will get your turn when I have the chance, but I am just fitting her for boobs. She's like, no, she doesn't even have boobs. She's not worth it. Like, blah, blah, blah. You should be helping me instead. And this lady could hear her, and she was like crying in the dressing room. And I was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? And so I couldn't kick her out though. I'm not allowed to kick anyone out of the store. And so I was like, okay, look, I will help you. And so I got one of the other associates. I had to take her off of her break and be like, could you please, like, I will let you have another 10 later, but can you please get off of your 10 right now so that way you can help this lady, so that way she stops yelling about how this woman doesn't have rights in this store. She's like, yeah, of course. And so she got to help this lady, and the lady thankfully was like so happy at the end of it that I didn't have to like twist any arms to try to get her to buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to help the other lady who had breast cancer, and she was like so thankful for me trying to like help the situation and still like being so nice to her and stuff. And I was like, ma'am, if I was off the clock, I would have beat the shit out of that other lady. I'm doing right now. Because that was so fucked up. And listening, and she still was on about it the entire time she was in the store. She was just like, yeah, I just don't know why you're helping her. Like, I clearly needed more help. And I was like, oh my God, shut up. Someone is helping you right now. Why are you being like this?
Yeah, that's really shitty on so many levels. Like, going through cancer is one thing, but especially if you are femme presenting and you have to lose your breast, it's a part of your femininity. And that's very very traumatizing for those women having to deal with that, and then have some bitch ass fucking Karen come in and be like, I have boobs, I need help. Like, get over yourself. Then shop for your own fucking bras. Like,
yeah, literally help yourself.
I'll punch her in the titty for you. She deserves all the tit punches. Oh yeah, if I was there, I would not stay quiet. Like, fucking call her out. I'm not on the clock. I don't have to worry about shit. I don't even work here, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I know. One lady came up to me like halfway through because she was shopping, and she's like, am I allowed to say something? Me saying something, would it start something that like should I not? I'm like, thank you so much for like actually caring about this stranger, and thank you for having enough insight to try to ask me first, but like, do not start a fight in my store, because I can't kick anyone out, and we didn't have security at the mall I worked at, so it's not like I would have to have called 911. And so she's like, okay, I won't start anything, but just so you know, like, if she tries to like fight that woman, I will step in. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, same.
Thank you so much.
I would have the same thing. I would have just slapped her. Like, I would use her titties to slap her. Like, yo, yeah, you like your breasts this much? You like your breasts this much? Like, boom! Take the titty punch!
She did have those pancake titties. Those things, they needed the bra. They needed the support, man, because she definitely was not able to support them herself. And I was like, ma'am, you do need help. You're right. You do need help.
In a lot of ways, because all your brain is in your tits, apparently.
Yeah, and they're not doing so good. So, sorry, ma'am. I know. I was so baffled that people could, like, that, especially, like, you know, like, women supporting women and all that shit. So I was so surprised that another woman had the audacity to say that in a store that is clearly more geared towards, like, AFAB people. So it's just like, why wouldn't you be like the most supportive in this store? Because other times I've had like breast cancer survivors in my store, though, if the other women here, they're always so endearing to that other woman. They always want to go up and talk to her. They always want to like confirm, like, affirm her and like her struggle and everything like that. And it usually becomes like a gal pal situation. Like, we're all just sitting there talking and having the best time. So that was like the first time I had seen someone go like completely the opposite way. And I was like, this is not something that I've ever seen happen in this store before. Like, what the actual fuck is happening?
Yeah. I really hate how sensitive that Karen was. Oh my god, I'll power kick her right in the puss. Yeah.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Absolutely deserves it. Alright, I am now drawing my Serena Williams. I'm not sure how she's going to be charming this snake, though. She's known for tennis. Maybe she should be charming it with her tennis skills.
Right. Her ultimate power moves as a tennis player.
I'm sure she's done so much more. I'm sorry, Serena Williams. I'm sure you have done so much in your life beyond tennis, but this is what I know you for. I'm so sorry.
And she retired this year, actually, too.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, she was like, I'm done, bitch. And I'm like, you know what? Good on you. You've had a strong career, and the misogyny of the tennis industry sucks. So like, get out of there while you can.
Yeah, you have pioneered many things. Congratulations to you and your skill in fighting against the system. You deserve a good retirement. I'm sure you've done so much more though. I'm sure you've done like fashion or something. Because you're a very beautiful person. I don't know anything.
I think she's I do not hold me against this at all, people, but I think she designs her tennis gear that she wears at like her competitions.
Oh hell yeah.
And like of course someone else will like make it for her, but like I think she's the one that designs them because she always wears like really like fucking like sparkly dressed like type gear or something like that, and I'm like, damn queen, that it does not look like tennis gear, but I love that it is.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let me think. How do I want to draw this? Oh god. I guess we'll have the racket. Whoops. Wrong color. Have the racket here. I'm too lazy to draw her hands, so I'm drawing it off screen.
Yeah, I if you could call what I drew hands, sure, those are those are hands.
Those are hands. Alright, let's see. Getting this around, and then... Oop. Oop. There we go. And then we'll fill in the white. Oops.
I always love hearing a good whoops in the middle of the drawing.
There we go. So there's the racket. And then tennis balls are green. Yeah, hypnotized by her amazing tennis ball skills. That is a big tennis ball. That is a softball.
That's where her skills come in. She can use anything as a tennis ball, honestly.
Exactly. Give it some action lines. Come on. I don't know why that the tennis scene from the B movie just popped in my head.
Yes, because the B movie is a work of art, and it would seduce anyone who watches it.
Alright, there's the... I kind of wish Gartic Phone had a zoom.
I wish Gartic Phone had a lot of things.
You know what? They're doing their best for what they got. And it's fun. It's a challenge.
Right? It's like a... Oh my god, this might date me, but does like Okaki boards? That's what this reminds me of almost.
I've never heard of that.
It's like, it was a Japanese website. Let me see if I'm even saying it right. It was this Japanese website where it basically... Oh, yeah, I have to say it right. Kaki boards. It is this website that you used to have like this MS Paint style canvas, and it was only one layer, and they would give you a bunch of tools like opacity and like a bunch of other stuff, but it would only be that one layer, and then you would post it online. So you could only work on it with that canvas open. You couldn't you couldn't fucking fuck with it, and I think you could save progress on it. but you had to post it. The only way to like share it was to post it on that specific website.
That's
I
interesting.
don't think it is active anymore. I think the website went down. But yeah, this is what this reminds me of. But obviously, like in a whatchamacallit, in a game version.
Yeah. Because honestly, thanks to Gartic Phone's very limited tools, it does challenge you artistically. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, like what they say when like you should try to draw with only like one material. Like you should try to draw with like a ballpoint pen only, or like just like one color of like colored pencil or something like that. It's supposed to like test you as like an artist and help you like kind of like figure it out. And I love those like types of tricks and stuff because I think it does.
Truly, it does. Because like, it helps you think simply. You know, when you have all the tools before you and you're able to do just whatever you want, like it doesn't it's a lot easier to kind of just get away with shortcuts. Like, it's really funny for me when I'm drawing with traditional art stuff after I've drawn digitally for a while. I'll keep out of habit like trying to zoom in on my paper. Or trying to double tap to undo when I made a line instead of erasing it. You know, like, yeah.
My crutch.
Yeah, exactly. All my shortcuts.
I know. I feel like I'm so much better traditionally because of that limit. Like, I'm also way more forgiving about, like, to myself when I draw traditionally. And I'm like, maybe I should draw traditionally more.
I need to. I really miss painting. And, because I really got into watercolor and oil painting for a while. I just don't have the space for it currently. And
me too.
I would love to go back to it. I would love to go back to just drawing in my sketchbook and stuff like that. Let me just make her beautiful pink outfit. There we go. I think I'm finishing off pretty strong with this one, actually. Kind of proud of this.
Same. I think I'm doing a pretty good job with this one.
Get some shading in here. I think it's because our last two were these terrible political leaders. And now we have the Queen Serena Williams.
She's our president.
She is our president. President of our hearts. And Charmer of Snakes.
Yeah. That's what she's doing now. She quit tennis to just be a full-time snake charmer. You've heard it here first, guys.
She is in a sewer somewhere right now, using her amazing tennis skills to take down the snakeopolis.
That's exactly what's happening.
That's some sparkle and shine. There we go. Oh, yeah. Maybe add a highlight. Just to kind of give some dimension to all this.
Oh yeah, we're all about that dimension.
Gotta prove I'm an artist somehow.
Yeah, right? Like, they need to know that we can actually draw in full capacity.
Yeah. We have some skills.
Only some, though. Don't get too excited.
Yeah, we're not, like, super pro, but, you know, at least we know to add a little bit of dimension.
Yeah, just a little. I can't draw my eyes even on either side, but you know what? Close enough.
But you know what? At least I got that shadow.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright. I am done whenever you are ready.
I think I'm good.
Alright. Let us reveal.
There we go.
Alright, let's see. Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, she's putting the moves on him.
Oh, yeah, I love the outfit. Everything about this is life.
I know, this is one of my favorite outfits of hers, like the one where she has like the black cutout one. I was like, I don't think I'm drawing the bottom part right, but at least the top part looks good.
She looks great. Alright, here's mine.
Wow, an actual work of art. Look at this dimension. What is this? Perspective move.
But yeah, that's so awesome. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me today.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me. I had an actual actual blast.
Yeah, I would love to do this again, or we could play video games or something like that. I miss you. It's been so long. This has been an absolute pleasure. If y'all don't already, follow Crown on their Twitch. I'll shout it out again. But they do stream every now and again. They do art. Do you do games anymore?
Yeah, I still do games. I've just been more focused on trying to do art on my streams.
They are an absolutely amazing person. A lot of fun to watch, and just all around awesome. So I would love to have you back on again, doing this or doing Phasmophobia or something fun like that.
Yeah, you can't keep me off the stream now. You've invited me in, and I'm like a rat that now lives in the wall.
You're a very welcomed rat.
Yeah.
You're one of the cute ones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I am.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid out. It's the end of stream, so we are gonna raid out to a monkey because she's online right now. And there we go. All right, so we will be back tomorrow again. We will be doing a art stream with Road to Dusk. We'll see you all then. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you very much, Crown. All of you have a really great night. Bye, everyone.